tuned in to Six-Scale Mafia's Tales from the Dark Side, where legends never die, and the Helldivers ride. Till dawn, chrome reflections, war begun. Hell diving straight into the sun. Behind enemy lines of time and space, collectors' shrines, the dead we face. VHS ghosts whisper through the wires. We're forged in flame, baptized in fire. From a time long forgotten. Flashbulbs pop, the battle cries under cosmic smoke and static skies. Demons crawl through mirrored screens and we pose like gods in shattered dreams. You're welcome to the dark side. Saturday Night Alive. Six-Scale Mafia, we keep the vibe. From the 80s chrome to the 90s grime. We bend time, baby, frame by frame, divine. No tales from the dark side, where the legends never die. Past and future collide on this cosmic ride. Hell diving, storming through the fire. We battle our demons and never tire. Predator stock in acrylic haze. Metal saints lost in pixel blaze. Arcade angels with plastic blades. Fighting through hell where memory fades. Behind the lines where darkness calls. The shelf stands tall like sacred walls. Every pose a war, dropping into the battlefield. We're warriors trained in collector's shine. Fighting dragons, the wheels unwind. No escape, only time. Through blood and steel, we take the fight. Saturday night, the dark side's
What up, guys? What's good, man? What are we on? 178, man. Saturday night, dude. What's up, CT?
What's going on, man?
Good.
Good to be back. It's been a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Couple weeks.
Been a little bit since we've been cosmic riding, man.
I know, man. I know. But
hey, that new intro, whoa.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
You guys like that? Let me know, man. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a hit.
Yeah,
That's
man.
a
I was
hit.
like, I've been
That's a
working
key.
on it for a while, man. But I'm glad, man. It's cool shit, man.
That is a
Change
key.
it up a little bit. Hell yeah. Yeah, man. Like I said, well, I was like, I started messing around and I plugged in my guitar and I just kind of laid some shit and then I like mixed it up and I was like, wow, I could really do some cool shit with that. And I was like, let's fucking do it, man. Let's do it. So, yeah, dude, guys, I'm glad you're all here, man. Saturday. I know it's been kind of a slow week, but I didn't do like 2 weeks because it's just bullshit and we got a lot to talk about. I'll say what's up, man. Doc, no canceling. Hell yeah, dude. Jedi Chris, what's up, man? What's good, my bro? Keith also in the chat. What's up, man? Happy Saturday night, everyone. Amir says, what you got? Come on, let's get this going. Got my not delivery pizza and my zero sugar A&W. Oh, that's an interesting combo. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah, dude. That's right, man. Decided to stream, dude. Fucking, had to do it, man. Kinky Sphincter, though, 40 months, my man. Dude, appreciate it, man. Finally back from the foot convention. I know that's where I was a 2-week long foot. No, I'm kidding. Thank you, though, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Bob, what's up, bro, man? Intro gets blood pumping in all the right places. Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. I appreciate it. Windman, what's up, dude, as well, man? Time to get pumped. What's up, dude? Hell yeah. Chuck G also in the house. What's up, dude? How you doing, man? I like it. If you know, you know. Hell yeah, Amir. That's funny, dude. Pedro as well. What's up, dude? How you doing, my friend? Do your job. I know that's like gonna be forever a meme. I don't even know who that guy was on Jay's. That shit was awesome, dude. Appreciate it, my man. Appreciate it. Don as well. What's up, dude? How you doing, man? Who else we got? Dokinator, my bro. What's up, man? Happy Saturday, dude. Saturday night's all right for Phil John. Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate it, Keith, man. Of course, Preston as well. What's up, dude? Man, I need that Doom. I missed out, man. What's up, Spock? How you doing, my man, as well? Brian as well, guys. Dude. Yeah, we'll talk about that Doom. Tonight. But yeah, man. It's been kind of a lot of stuff, man. I haven't really got anything in though, but I think you got a couple things in, yeah?
I did. We got a couple things on the way, and the last thing.
Oh, what you got here? Oh shit!
Yeah, is the battle damage Vader is in.
Oh man, look at that thing, man.
Yeah, let me see if I can get it a little bit light, make it a little bit better here. Just give me a sec. Turn that down.
Dude, that's so badass looking, dude. Like, I did not get it. Did anybody in the chat get it? I know some of you guys did, man. Let me know in the chat. But
yeah, this man. Again, I had it on plan. I took it off when that Return of the Revenge of the Sith Vader came out, and I'm like, that's the one. Him on the table. But when this came out, I'm like, oh no, gotta get this one back, and I'm glad I did. I got it set up with the cape. It's like it's a sculpted cape, and this was not easy putting together. I'll tell you that. The cape keys in, down here you can see the little plastic piece they give you, and the cape kind of keys into that, and you got to understand that the cape is at a particular height. There is like a ring, the piece of the cape that goes around his neck.
Oh, to like lock it in.
Yeah. So technically, he's kind of hanging from his neck.
Oh, okay.
His feet are, look at his feet aren't even, they're barely touching the stand.
Oh shit.
And it's because of it's the cape, because it's sculpted. So, I don't know. It looks great like this, but I'm undecided whether I'll keep it or whether I'll go with
like whether or not you're gonna want to use the
other cape
that sculpted. Yeah, that does look pretty badass. It does definitely obviously remind me of the the Mythos statue that they did a couple years back.
Yeah.
I mean, down to the, you know, the flow. I mean, but that's so cool, man. And like when I saw it, I was like, dude, this is pretty dope. And I thought maybe, you know, I'm like, but I don't know where I would put it. And it's like, it's a standalone, but it's a standalone. Like, I don't even know, like, if you're gonna have it up like that, I don't know where you're gonna put it. You know what I mean?
This is
be on his own.
I forget. I measured this thing. I think it was 22 inches, maybe.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that seems about right. Which would it would just fit. It would just fit in the display. So it's a tight one. It is kind of a standalone figure. You know, you don't need to put it with anything. It can stand on its own.
Yeah, really, dude. Like, you really could.
The base is fantastic. Of course, it lights up. You know, I love that. Anything that lights up. All my stuff, everything. If it, I get a USB to it somehow. We get it all wired up. But yeah, he looks great.
Yeah.
A lot of different looks, different helmet, damaged helmets, and the sculpt looks fantastic. That comes off, of course. You know.
Oh yeah, just like that, huh? Man,
Yeah.
fuck, dude, that is pretty sweet, dude.
Yep. And he looks great. But yeah, also finally, I don't know if you can get a picture of it, but all the Scum and Villainy are in. So Dr. Cornelius, Labria, and Garridan in the back. So Pondo Baba and Greedo.
Damn, so you got 5 so far then.
That's it. That's all of them.
And then that's it. Because then the rest are going to be like their
Jabba's throne room guard or whatever, skiff guard or whatever you call them. I'm not getting all of that, but yeah, one of them did get released yesterday. It was 𝗣𝗘𝗥𝗖𝗡. I think he only made like 500 of them.
Yeah, really low run, right? It was like a really low.
Yeah, he waitlisted. Yeah, so I'm happy with them. They look good. You know,
I applaud you, man, because I wasn't sure. Not many people were like, "I'm going in on this." I mean, that I knew, you know. And you're
look,
like, "Fuck it,"
and I get it. They weren't cheap. These are, you know, Sideshow figures. They're not Hot Toys quality, and they were asking like $275 for these figures, but
they're a lot.
I did have rewards, and I used rewards for all but one of them. So, you know, I was getting them for $175, and you know, at that, I think they're worth it. You know, and I think they probably would have done a lot better if they did price them like that. But I think they kind of priced a lot of people out.
Yeah. Now, look, I mean, we all know, like, that's the great thing about having rewards or, you know, any kind of discounts, right? Our perception changes, right? When we get deals, we're like, oh, this is fucking awesome. I got it for $100. Hell yeah, it's awesome, right? But with the which is great for you, obviously, but like with the price point that it was set at, do you feel like they're still worth it at that price? You know what I mean? Like if you had to pay the retail without rewards, would you think you'd still be like happy with that, or being like begrudgingly like, fuck, these were a lot, but they're cool?
It's hard. I think no. I think my first initial response is like, no. If I paid $275 per figure, because, you know, it was tough getting these in because of what's out there, you know, everything else that is out there. So when you say this for $275 and you see what you're buying and what you're getting out there, actually they're probably not that far off if you think about it that way. I mean, because we're at the 300 plus. We've moved into the 300.
We have, so they've kind of scaled.
So I guess
accordingly, but
you know, they're kind of where they should be. It just I guess it hurts all over. But the thing is, with Scum and Villainy, it's like as a group, they're better than any one figure alone. You know, so you know, I got to get that bar, man. I've got to get that.
Yeah,
bar.
that would be the way to go. Yeah.
I've got to somehow get a diorama, but yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Well, we'll continue this. But my man, Rob, what's up, bro?
Did you start the broadcast at 5?
No, I just started a little early.
Oh,
We are live indeed.
What CT? I came in. I was riveted with what CT was saying. I'm like, oh my god. I think we never talked philosophy of action figures, but
Well,
CT,
we are tonight.
dude, you were channeling. That was it, because I think collectively action figures are more interesting than individual action figures. And when you're talking about the whole Scum and Villainy line, which it's annoying that it was limited, or that it is limited, because I used to have all the Sideshow 12-inch figures. Then there was a little mishap, but they weren't the greatest. I mean, there was some, like, I wanted to give 𝗣𝗧𝗥𝗘𝗢𝗡 to Lael, but there were some that were really cool. But collectively, when you put them all together, I mean, when people come over and they look at you, the funny thing is I think that there's having a display of our own, but then it's also cool to have people like, you've never seen joy on a face the way you see a joy on a child's face when they see your action figure collection. Sure. I mean, and I certainly don't get that enough in my life, because I live with a bunch of girls and they could give a fuck. But the to see a little boy and a little girl, because they haven't been jaded yet, all they see is joy. But it's when you have everything together, and when it's laid out, like Mario's Trooper shelf.
Yeah, dude.
When I look at I don't know what I was watching that Mario was on. I was like, God damn. I mean, you have here
we had all the troopers lined. Like,
yeah, you have to be predisposed. I guess you have to have a certain, thing that you like already. But when I see great collections, they are way more than the sum of their parts. Because I'm not going, oh, that person only has that Hot Toys figure is 10 years old. He's got the 2.0. I don't care.
Yeah,
I really don't. I see the whole, mostly because I have only 1.0s. But but seeing them all together, and like the Scum and Villainy collection, I'd love to have all of those. And then get Jazz Inc. or whatever to make a cantina.
Yeah, make no bones about it. I do not do it for the kids, Rob. This is
no. Of course, no. I don't either. No,
guy.
Me neither. No one comes in like I got in this. I showed it. I think the Moonraker shuttle. Nobody cares. Half the stuff I have, no one's no. When I die, people are going to be like, "What is this?
What is all this stuff?"
They're not going to know.
No, it takes me back.
Of course. But seeing it all together, though, when you put it all, like I look at all, like over there, I've been putting together all my X-Men figures, and a lot of them
I full screen you like we're seeing it. Sorry.
Oh no, they're in the corner.
Wait a minute. Yeah.
No, they're in the corner over there. You can't see them. They're in the opposite corner from where I'm sitting.
I believe you though.
But yeah, I've got like a lot of the old so action figures. Now, some of them are good, like Quicksilver's really good. Some are okay.
Yeah.
But when you put them all together, because you've got some you've got other stuff of some Hot Toys, because I put some Scarlet Witch and Wolverine. The Hano Wolverine is right next to the Rogue and Gambit. But it just looks cool.
But it as a collective,
because people are like,
wow,
man, that's the X-Men.
Yeah,
they don't go, oh, that's so.
Well, that likeness. I mean, we as a collector group, we're micromanaging face sculpts down. Like I swear to God, people pull calipers out and like, or calipers. They pull calipers out and they're like, this is a 1/4 inch too small. And I'm like, bro,
I see it all the time.
I mean, nobody is more unsatisfied than action figure collectors than 6-scale figure collectors.
Yeah.
I mean, and they were all not here 10 years ago or 15 years ago or 20 years ago, because, bruh, life is so much better now. We are eating good.
Dude, we are.
But I like that idea. Like, now I wanted to ask you, I did get my look, okay.
I saw your post. I commented on
it. The chocolate pretzels weren't for me. But you know what I got?
What'd you get?
Dark chocolate cashews.
Oh, man.
So they opened this brand new Trader Joe's within 10 minutes, 8 minutes. It's 8 minutes away from my front door. So I was like, yeah.
All right.
I have no. I can't. Once that bag gets ripped open, I will eat that whole bag.
Dude,
That's
I'm
the
already
problem
halfway
with
there.
snacks.
This is a small bag.
You're already halfway there, yeah.
But no, I
dude.
mean, but I gotta ask you, like, do you want to get all the Scum and Villainy characters?
I would. I want to do that. That bar, man. You know, I'll give him credit, man. Denobi bought the 3 3/4 cantina set that they redid, and he lit it up. And man, I'll be damned, that looks like a movie set. He
It's great.
He did an incredible job bringing it back to life. And I'm like, I need just the end of that bar. I need to be able to spread out.
The way people are
Scum and
3D
Villainy.
printing everything now, I mean, you could
Right.
3D.
It's definitely possible. Like you might be able
Yeah,
to.
there's not much to it. There's not, and a lot of it is just lighting. So, yeah, I mean, I need that.
There's got to be somebody on Etsy who must print a 3D cantina.
You know, no doubt. And speaking of which,
Because I don't know if Rob saw it before you came in, but like all the figures. But that.
Oh, you got the TARS.
Yeah, this is
I
the
saw
TARS.
that guy. That guy also did. That thing is amazing.
Yeah, the computer screens are running.
Yeah.
I know you can't pick that up.
No, but I read about it. That looks incredible.
Yeah, but they're constantly scrolling and the data's running. And
I just still don't understand how it walks.
It doesn't. It's more of a statue.
But I mean in real life, in the movie.
Oh yeah,
in the movie.
Yeah.
I'm like, how does that thing walk the way? How is it ambulatory?
Yeah. Of course, that's the Marine Corps tactical robot.
Yeah.
That is pretty dope. SJC 360 is wondering where's that from? Where'd you get that from?
That same guy who made the yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah. Dude, that's the place to go, man. Now to find. I thought 3D Trekker is the bomb. You know.
Yep.
But there's so much great stuff out
just
there
on Etsy that you can
people are
cool.
finding. Yeah, you can find things.
The real answer, Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bob Dylan posted that link.
We're big Doc Smizzle, Bob Dylan, myself, big Interstellar fans.
Yeah,
big, love that movie.
I just love
astronauts. As a matter of fact, I just got the notification that the Anne Hathaway figure, the Space Explorer from Premier Toys, that's on the way too. So I'm excited.
Did you guys see the movie A Complete Unknown?
Maybe.
It's directed by James Mangold. It's all about Bob Dylan. It's incredible. They went to
yeah.
I didn't realize Bob Dylan was a folk singer. I didn't realize he grew up in the Village in like the 80s or the 60s. It was amazing. I mean, no wonder he's such a connoisseur of art.
Was that
Bob Dylan? Yeah,
That's
Timothée Chalamet played Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
And in the movie, they didn't quite get his action figure collection correct. But
no, they didn't show any of his figure collection.
No, they did, but they were just all, real people.
Yeah.
But Bob took me off that. He's always,
Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan gifted me with a Dark Knight, BVS armored Batman. Just showed up.
Oh, see, that's. So
I mean, that was like years ago. Like 4 years ago or something. I'd mentioned it on a show, and then suddenly it's at my house.
Yeah.
That's what Bob Dylan does.
Dude, be careful with what you wish for. With it, you may get something not figure related. So,
really, what does that mean?
I mean, just be careful with your words.
I'm terrified now.
If you're joking around, and
if I want like a speculum or something to deal with, girls.
Yep, and then bloop, there it is. We watched it together in Discord. Anthony was playing D&D. I don't know. Was I playing D&D then? I might have been. I don't know, but no, it is a cool movie.
He's getting out of control, guy.
Hey, you know what?
Oh, okay.
Everything gets out of control. That's what we do.
By the way, did you guys see the Wonder Man trailer that was released today?
I did.
No.
I thought it was pretty fun.
Okay.
Very meta.
No, I did not see it. It's on YouTube probably, right? So I can check it out later.
And I was texting with Terry Metalis, but they didn't release the Vision trailer to the internet.
No.
Probably because
I have a lot of questions.
Yeah.
I saw it. I have a lot of questions. I'm like, okay, they're showing me 2 Wonder Man here. What's going on? So
well, there's a Wonder Man in the MCU. So like he's a movie star. There's Wonder Man movies inside the MCU.
Oh, I understand that. But well,
So he's just an actor
I don't
guy,
wanna
and the
get
other
too much
guys.
because
Yeah, yeah.
we'll unravel this thing, and it's way too early. But
Yeah.
By the way, I got to show you something really cool.
I'm intrigued.
A viewer of mine,
Yeah.
a viewer of mine sent me these coasters. I don't know if you can see the detail in the S.
Oh yeah.
These are all metal. These
Wow.
coasters, these drink coasters are metal, and they're really, really well made. Like you could kill somebody with these if you were a ninja. And
like
could throw them.
Ninja Star, like a
Yeah, and these people are not paying me, but this is where it came from. This company,
okay,
and they're on Etsy.
Massive
But I have to
Punk
say,
Metal.
I love these coasters. The only problem is when you set your glass on them. You know, if you like, I have these water glasses. They sweat, and these don't absorb the water. So
Right, because they're metal, so does it kind of is a little slippery?
But it's still, yeah, it's still dope. I mean, if you could see it, it's just a cool. This is a cool thing on Etsy. Like, if they made a whole line of superhero shields or logos or whatever, I would buy them all. These are high-end drink coasters, and he sent them to me. I just thought they were dope.
They
People
look
are very
sweet,
clever,
dude.
and he apparently had them custom made. He asked for them to make these.
Oh wow, okay.
And so I thought that was pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
I
That's
haven't looked
pretty
into
cool.
knowing that he just sent them to me and sent me their Etsy shop. So I figured I just like them. I'm enthusiastic for them.
No, hell yeah, dude. That's fucking. That's cool when you get like unique things like that, right?
I
You're
love.
like-
I mean, people make such cool stuff. My friend Cliff Stevenson always found me cool stuff on Etsy. You know, he found me there was a guy who made popcorn bowls out of soundtrack albums. So he would buy like soundtrack albums, Jerry Goldsmith, John Williams from the 70s, and he would take the LP and shape it into a bowl, like to put nachos in or something.
Oh.
And then he would take the LP cover and cut it apart and turn it into coasters. And so you could put
That's
the whole
cool.
like the 12 coasters down, and it would form the album cover, and then you could put on a glass table when people came
That's
over.
badass.
How do you choose which LPs to ruin?
Well,
For life.
the one he
Yeah.
sent me was a Clockwork
Right.
Orange because I love that movie.
Oh hell
And,
yeah, the Drew.
You know, now I
man.
mean vinyl, old vinyl. You know, even if it's old and scratched up, you can do something with the.
Yeah.
So you heat up the vinyl. I guess you put it into it. It was cool.
Yeah, man.
Found that on
Damn it,
Etsy.
Spock. Hell yeah. Scanning shelves. I see you, Chang. Oh, man, that's funny. I don't know what you're talking about, man. I
What?
don't know what
Do
you're
you have
talking-
your Chang?
What?
What?
Come on,
Chang?
bro. Like, come on, show, give.
What? I can't.
Don't wait for the translation. Answer me now.
Are there? Those two guys?
Oh,
Oh, man.
what's going on back there?
I don't know. There's always something going on back here, but there's like, I can't. There's like I can't grab it.
What, a tariff? 100% tariff now?
Yeah, it's sealing this case right here, so I can't get in.
That's what she said.
Hey, again, careful with what you say around Bob. It might
He always
send you
gets in.
He's only an influencer when it benefits him. Shut the Nah, it's just work, man, work related stuff. So, but no, it's definitely cool, man. Renz, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? Thanks for coming in tonight, man. Doc as well. Hello there. Hello. Yeah, dude. Well, fucking dude, speaking of Superman, dude, let's bring this one up, man, can we? Because like this they announced this right when the movie came out, and then boom, it's out. Like it's out.
You can buy it already?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, you could. In terms of Sideshow, it's waitlisted, which is a little crazy. But yeah, it's out, man. Like it's shipping. It's
Wow.
released overseas, and it's coming out. Like it's out. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll put a poll in the chat or not, or just ask you guys. But if anybody was interested in grabbing this one, because remember, like right after that, like a few days later, InArt announced theirs.
Yeah.
But theirs is not out yet, right? So Hot Toys, in terms of like getting the jump on them, right? This is out, like so. But I don't know if like multiple people are getting both.
It's a nice
or,
figure.
it's a force field. Hell yeah, Moose. Chuck, you got his last minute. Nice, yeah, because it's waitlisted now. But I don't know. I'm not getting it. Personally, but I wasn't really a fan of the movie. But I think the figure looks pretty good. All things considered. there's also InArt, and I'm kind of I prefer them, especially you know what I mean. If both companies are doing the same thing.
What do you mean you're not a fan of the movie?
I'm not getting into that tonight. I mean, but
what?
you know the movie's as Harry would put it, is booty juice.
We're on this
So
cosmic
you can get $500 on eBay.
I know.
Nothing is taboo on this cosmic ride, my friend.
You're not wrong. Superman was ass, but that's my opinion. I see. We got a lot to talk about. Why you're like,
we do.
Why don't you like
this
Superman?
Translates. I mean,
it does, but it does. What's up, Philly? How you doing, bro? Man,
you came out. You came out. You said the movie was a 7
at first, and then I rewatched it because I was like, it's decent. Like, it's a decent movie, dude. It's not a horrible film. But there was a lot I didn't like about it. And then on a second rewatch, dude, I was fucking bored to tears. So I was like,
so from 7 to
like 5 or 4. Like, let me put it this way, man. And I told you guys this before. Like I will. Well, dude, because as I'm watching it, I'm like, this is kind of lame. Like the special effects and stuff, it's good, but like the way I saw it to me was like, I will never watch this movie again unless maybe when the sequel comes out, I would like watch it as like a refresher or something. But I can't see myself on a Saturday or something being like, dude, I'm gonna pop in Superman and watch it. I'm not gonna do that. So that just dropped it down for me. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't take away from like, I mean, the dude's I thought he was a great Superman, and I think the figures look awesome, but it's not my cup of tea, man. It's not.
You know, I bring this up because I really think this figure. I'm gonna use the word suffered for the lack of a better word right now. Suffered a little bit from that. I think initially people were hot. And then I think it kind of cooled off, and then InArt putting out, theirs as well. A lot of folks were like, I'm gonna wait and see what that InArt figure looks like, and then boom, this thing waitlisted. I don't think people were expecting that.
No, I wasn't.
Right.
You know what the problem with this movie is? And I'm kind of with you, Anthony, on this. I mean, I really liked it, and I watched it a few times. My excitement or this movie really isn't about Superman.
No.
And I think that's what I'm like. I think that ultimately, the great thing about Christopher Reeve's the first Superman movie is it's all about Superman becoming Superman. And what is it? And the thing, and the same thing is true of Zack Snyder's Superman. We get to see the evolution of how does Superman become Superman. And while the thing about Zack Snyder's film, and I'm a huge fan of Man of Steel.
Yeah, me too.
As more of a science fiction first contact story, but I never understood why. I mean, Superman is preventing an extinction level event in that film. The world engines and also Zod.
Sorry, fucking Forrest. This movie is ass. Sorry. Yeah, him and I watched it together too, and I'm sorry, Robin. That's it. Was
no, but I mean,
I
think the thing about this movie, what it really suffers from, is that we're only seeing 2/3 of it.
Yeah,
I think that the movie was a third longer than we saw, and they had to cut it down. They were so afraid of making it long that they cut it to 2 hours, because we've seen a lot of behind the scenes footage that was not in the film. I mean, a lot of clips. I'm willing to bet that and the same, by the way, is true of Superman Returns. They cut it down because it was a mistake. They had a friends and family screening, and there were kids that had never seen Donner's Superman, so they didn't like the first 20 minutes of the movie. They're like, where is this destroyed planet? What is going on? I don't understand. So I think this Superman suffered the same fate. They wanted it to be 2 hours. James Gunn made a 2 hour and 45-minute movie, and he had to cut it down, and it's very disjointed. It's like one scene doesn't lead to another.
No, I felt like and we'll move on in a minute about it, but I will say this. I agree with you there. I feel like Harry, what's up, bro? Yeah, movie student juice. Dude, fucking A, man. Harry, let me know if you're not doing anything.
You guys are being harsh, man.
We are, but listen,
being harsh.
But here's the thing. I am going to agree with Rob on this, that it just, to me anyway, I don't know if you felt this way. I just felt like the movie, it had some moments, but it felt like it was like a bunch of like short, like TikTok or YouTube short clips, like strung together, you know, like, oh, check out this little bit and then this little bit and then this, like little bits. And it didn't feel like anything. I don't know, dude. I don't know. There's a lot of you guys in the chat. I see you guys. We're not alone. But not to say the movie's like completely shit, but you know, it's just, well, it wasn't what I wanted. Yeah, waitlisted. Congrats.
Well, I mean, but I think it's a really interesting take on the Superman character. I think it's a really enjoyable movie. There's a lot to love in it.
Yeah,
but I don't think it's fulfilling.
I see comments like in here. I'm not surprised. You know, that's not my Superman, and you know that was echoed, I think, in the Discord as well. And I don't think it has to be your Superman.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't have to be. And look, I don't need it to be for like a younger Cavill.
At least that was the feeling to me. You know, it was like, we want to introduce the Justice League, and that's kind of how I felt like that. It wasn't all about him. It was about what is to come. And anyways,
I agree with you. It's establishing a universe.
Yes, but I think like ultimately though, and it's not because, you know, I'm like a Snyder fan or anything, and so I won't accept anything new. Even though I do like those movies, it's to me, I kind of wanted a Superman movie, like, and I don't think I got that. So I don't know. I'm gonna put a poll in the chat and then we're gonna move on. Because I'm just, yeah. I mean, the figure looks good, dude. The figure looks good, but get off my
from 7 to a 4 though, huh?
Well, I don't know the numbers. It's definitely not. I'm not gonna rewatch it.
Yeah, you will.
Okay.
No, like I said, unless I'm trying to like recap for like a sequel, and maybe I'll revisit. Bob with the 5-man, thanks, bro. I was there, Gandalf. It's a solid 7 or 8. It was decent, but then like on a rewatch, bro, it's not, man. It's not on a rewatch, dude. So, and then Mafia takes paycheck for supporting role. It's a movie. So that could be the headlines.
It was enjoyable. I thought it was enjoyable. Is it worth like I want like all the figures from
no.
But I mean,
I want Hawk.
Not to have a
like the Mr. Terrific scene was stupid with the music, and I was like, what's going on?
Let me just say,
what was when he's wrecking shop?
Those needle drops, I don't like that. It's two Guardians of the Galaxy, you know, like.
Listen, let me just say, this figure looks awesome.
The figure looks good. No doubt.
Look at that. How long did it take them to pose that cape?
Well, I mean,
I want to pose my cape just like that, but I don't have a week to get it right.
You can do it, Rob.
All right. You know what? I've got other things I have to do. I can't spend the time.
You still have to unbox the DX10 from like 12 years ago.
Dude, I haven't even opened my InArt big Joker box.
I know, man.
Every time I go to open it, I'm like, I've taken, it has those straps.
Yeah.
I undo the straps. I take off the lid. I look inside. I'm like, nah, I can't be bothered. And I close it up again.
Damn. See, Orlando, you understand,
it's
right?
Been like has it been 4 years since that came out?
I don't know. It's been a long fucking time.
I'm going to pose my Superman just like that. Yeah. Rob, I'm committed. I'm going to get that cape down. You will, when that thing comes in, I will have that pose. I will have that cape.
Dude, I had a hard enough time posting my Moon Knight cape the way I wanted it. And that took me like a week.
If I lived near you, man, we'd spend a month though.
Dude, you know how many X06 figures I've opened?
A few.
10.
Yeah.
How many are there? Yeah. 35 or something?
Something like that. Yeah, there's a lot. Thanks.
I look at Savick. I'm like, I can't even. No.
Oh no. But I appreciate it, Bob, for 5 man. Score it fell hard, like sobering up after a drunk one night stand. Hey, look, those things happen. Sometimes they're great, dude, at the moment, and then the next day you're like, I don't know, man. I've heard a lot about that. Good things, man. Jedi Chris won't shut up about it, so I'll definitely be checking out the Tron movie.
I'm seeing it tomorrow in IMAX 3D.
Oh, nice, man.
The Chinese
Hell yeah,
theater. I have
dude.
to drive 180-mile round trip, and I'm doing it.
Oh man, the Observatory is slowly filling with goodness.
Slowly.
I think it's. Well,
What the hell are you talking about? I mean,
maybe what Charlie
you can only
means is
see
that
a small corner. A small corner.
Look, I can't speak for Charlie, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I think what he means is that in reference to you, like slowly unboxing stuff.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
You know what?
Maybe.
Right.
My
Maybe.
Howard Shaken figure, my Ichi the Killer figure. You know, crazy stuff. There's so much good stuff in here.
You're not wrong, dude. Post nut clarity is real. I thought Superman was kind of good, and then afterward, I'm like, you know what? I think I was just jonesing for something, and that was.
Look, what you have to do is train
man.
yourself. Once you've had a post nut clarity moment, what you want to do is get that clarity back up to where you want to have a second moment.
I do, and I'm hoping that maybe Supergirl will be good, but
No, I mean the same right away.
right
Not 2
away,
years later.
dude, I cannot watch this movie.
You don't want to have a
back-to-back.
post nut moment that lasts 2 years.
No, you can't
No.
watch Superman and then
Should be
rewind
15
it
minutes.
and watch it immediately after. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Rob's room gives me Color for Travels vibe. One day they're gonna go tie him down.
Why do you think I
yeah,
spend so
dude.
much time here, Bob?
Yeah. Star Crash, my man. What's up, bro? Said Rob, take a break from physical media and play with figures.
I do that every day.
Yeah. Well, Keith also says, Rob, every stream we need a room tour.
I know we're gonna. You know, did you see the picture I put on Instagram? I moved Pearl.
You did a little bit.
I moved Pearl from there up there, and I. Oh, by the way, I finally opened up my Hot Toys Alien Sigourney Weaver. That was a
Which
figure that
one? The old power loader?
No, I have
or,
that. That's
or
already
this
open.
one?
No, the movie, the first Alien.
Okay. All
The
right.
power
Cool.
loader is from Aliens. I've had that since I first opened.
Yeah, I just didn't know which one you went.
No,
back
I
to.
didn't open up this one.
You're like, I got the power loader in 2007, and it's still in the
one.
box.
This
Yeah.
one.
I heard
This
yeah,
has been
right.
sitting on a shelf for what, 3 years?
Well, probably more than that. She came out in 2015, dude.
No,
Yeah,
this did not come out in 2015.
Yeah, it did.
No way.
Yes.
No way. No
Yeah,
way.
and the Alien Warrior. It was like 2015.
This did not
2016.
come out in 2015.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
I don't believe that.
You
What
don't
is
have to
this?
believe me. You search your feelings.
Sure. It
There's
says it
no
right
way.
on the
What is
box
it?
there.
This is wait. It's
Is there a
MMS
date?
what? It's
Fucking like-
MMS 346.
All right,
No,
where's the date? There's a date on there or the website.
MMS 366. Hang on.
I'm telling you, I've had this thing forever. It's old.
Wait.
Are
I'm
we?
gonna MMS 366. Hang on.
All right. I swear it was 2015, 2016.
Hang on.
Yeah, he's gonna look it up, but it should be. Dude, we're way over that shit. We're in the 800s now, bro.
Wow.
So-
First quarter of 2016.
Boom. Okay.
Are you kidding me?
Where's the
I've had
apology?
this for
Yeah,
9
you've had that
years
on
and
your
didn't
shelf
open
for a
it until
fucking
this
decade.
past week.
That's how out of touch you are, bro. You're
Dude,
like,
I
it's
am
been over
out
there
of
for like
touch.
2 years. I'm like, no, it's been
The
over there.
two
for a decade.
2.0s right around the
It's
corner.
been there for a decade, Rob, on your shelf.
Wow, that's embarrassing.
It's okay.
But
You
you know
opened
what?
it.
You know what that means?
What
that
does
means
this mean?
every day I can go open a brand new figure and have not spent any money within the last decade. It's just here.
Well,
That's pretty cool.
that's a good way of looking at it. That's a good way of
Maybe one day I'll open my golden armor Kingdom Come Wonder Woman 84.
You still haven't opened that thing? Well, where are you
No.
gonna put it? The wingspan's fucking.
Well, I'm
crazy.
gonna put it right next to this Kingdom
This-
Come. What is this? The SSM? Where is it?
the
that
SSR
one?
Super. Yeah, it's not gonna fit.
No, but I'll figure someplace. It'll go somewhere else.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. You're gonna have
Is that
to,
true? That 9 years ago?
dude. Yeah, like a decade,
Dude,
bro. It's
that's
packed away like the
pathetic.
Indiana Jones. So yeah,
Fuck.
that shit was pretty funny, man. You're like, oh, it's been on the shelves for like 2 years since I got. I'm like, dude, did not come out 2 years ago.
It's,
Jesus.
my hair wasn't white.
No, well, I had hair then. Well, shit, I did when she came out. Fuck. We need to rename the observatory the time capsule.
No, there's new stuff. There's always new stuff.
No,
coming
yeah,
out.
I mean, there's always new stuff too, but it's just that's crazy, bro. That's Oh man,
dude, I'm still flexing with my Jor-El from 2006.
I know you're like, yo, check this guy out. And people are like, what?
It's right here. It was never released in the United States. Superman Returns Jor-El.
I need that so bad.
It is nice.
I think he knows because he pulls it out like every other.
No,
time.
you know what it is. You know why?
still-
Because I have him. I have him on a. He's actually on a post that's actually right over here. He's like looking over me, sage-like. He's like my. I look at him whenever I've done something wrong or questionable. I'm like, what would you do, Jor-El? What would you do, Marlon?
Well,
What would Jor-El do?
Charlie says the 2.0 is coming as well.
Is it?
Who knows? It may. It may. Oh, Windman with the burn. 2016, the year Rob promised to figure to brother cousins. Fuck.
It's right over
that's
here.
funny. It's still there. You're like, dude, I've had it. It's been sitting here for the past 6 months. Dude.
When did that come out?
A lot? I think before the fucking Ripley.
Oh, way before.
Well, I don't know if that's a 1.0. That's a 1.0, isn't
It's
it?
a 1.0, yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is. Oilers, what's up, my man? Dude, thanks for coming through, man. Rob, what's your potentially favorite figure you haven't opened yet? Well, he doesn't know. He hasn't opened it.
You know, though, I will say this. I started opening stuff like my So-So figure, and I didn't know my So-So, like all of the CW figures, and I didn't know the Superboy came with a crypto.
Yes. Yeah, I have that
was
one.
like, wow, this has a crypto. So now I have a crypto.
And if you take a few moments, you can take Crypto's head off.
Oh, I know. It lights up.
Okay, cool. I didn't know, man.
I,
You
know,
might be
I,
like,
I look through that.
I think it'd be cool if you've had that for like 6 years and then you found a new feature. Or
yeah,
like
no,
new
it's
to
like
you,
that.
You know what I mean? Like,
it's funny. I mean, I don't know if I'll ever get the So-So. Like, I don't know if I'm ever going to get Starlight. You know, I mean, I don't know what happened to So-So, but I'm a fan.
yeah, well, they'll. I don't know what's going on with those guys.
They're getting better. Like between New Wave toys and their cabinets, I don't have yet, and
I don't know what's going on with New Wave either, bro. Like nothing, and I haven't heard from him either. I'm like, hey, Shiloh, what's going on, man? It's crazy that Rob waited so long for that artisan version announcement to be. Yeah.
Dude, my new Grail figure is that the InArt Michael Jackson. I need that figure bad.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah.
It's really nice. I didn't pre-order it, and I've got new shelves, and I want to make a stage. Like Bob Dylan. Speaking of Bob Dylan put me onto these figures. It was like some Korean boy band that it was a whole band. It came with a drum kit, a bass player.
That, yeah.
Amazing. He sends it to me. It's like $2,500. I'm like,
Oh wow.
I got a mortgage, bruh. I don't even know what $2,500. I would have bought it though. I was thinking, I'm like,
Yeah.
how did I get the money for that? You know?
You picking up any of this Trek Nacelle figures? Probably not.
Of course I am.
You are? Holy shit! You're doing it anyway.
Okay. They're not 6; they're 12th scale figures.
Sure. Yeah.
What is so great about those nacelle figures is nobody's going to buy them. So this company, Nacelle, the Nacelle company, it's the same company that makes the documentaries, the movies that made us, and the toys that made us on Netflix.
Yes. Yeah.
Brian Volk-Weiss's company. And I think the figures themselves are incredible. I mean, I don't collect 12 scale figures, but those I will collect. But there's an Ike Eisenman figure from Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, Scotty's nephew who dies. Why would they made that figure? It's part of their Wave 1. Volkris, who's in Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock, who steals the Genesis plans for Krug, and she's in the movie for about 3 minutes before she gets killed. And they made a figure.
No, I agree. I think it's really cool how they're doing like these crazy
They're making the most weird,
one-offs.
obscure figures ever.
Yeah, it is cool.
Except their Wave 3 is all the original series characters.
Yeah, for the 60th.
For the 60th. You know who I'd really like to get those from, though?
Soon.
Manjin Tam, XO6.
Hey, keep an eye. Keep an eye.
Where's that Krug? Well, I mean, where's the Chang? Oh, wait. Where is it?
He should be.
Right
I don't know.
there.
Well, work related. Iconic Silence made me sell all my Street Fighters way too slow. It is kind of a bummer. I have all of the iconic Street Fighters, but it ain't much. And I'm wondering, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with a lot of companies. I'm sure we can speculate, but Yeah, whatever.
I mean,
but
what
look,
happened? What happened this week is horrifying for collectors.
yeah, we were having a lot of weird.
I mean, I don't know, how does Nanjing deal with, you have all of these companies that are manufacturing figures in China that have licenses for American product that are just manufacturing their figures in China, and now there's a trade war with China again. How are companies like Sideshow supposed to run a business when our administration's off its rocker?
I don't know, dude. I just know.
I mean, and Nanjing, I mean, he's on thin margins, and he's making licensed toys for Skydance and Paramount.
Well, and I think that's the problem with mostly, well, our hobby with others, like when you're talking about Iconic or New Wave or even third parties over there like So. I don't know if it's, who knows? Is that why? Maybe that's why they're slowing down, because
I never thought the United States government would be the greatest impediment or enemy to action figure collecting that there ever was, but here we are.
I know, dude. It's irking.
I mean, I think
us.
all action figure collectors should rise up, and they always talk about how the reason the Second Amendment exists is so we can combat tyranny with our weapons. Well, perhaps it's time to combat real tyranny with our action figures. That our soldiers, that Mario's shelf of troopers can rise up and say the American government.
Hey, we need our figures, goddammit.
The Jedi were destroyed by Order 66, but the troopers were destroyed by the current American government.
I know, man. I hope we get. I don't know.
And I was willing to give the new government a shake until they started literally attacking us.
I know. And our turf, bro. For the Republic. I know. Hopefully,
for which it stands, one nation under 6 scale figures.
Well, we need a break.
By the way, I can't wait to get this Doom.
Dude, fuck, dude, I missed it. I'll look for him. Because you know what it was? It was real quick, and the deluxe sold out, and I was like, I don't want the regular.
Always get it again.
I know, and I'm gonna look for it because I didn't want the regular. I wanted the deluxe, and now that one's gone. So I'm gonna keep an eye out for it because I definitely want it. And someone's gonna get it, and they're gonna be like, you know what? Maybe I don't like this, and then they're gonna sell it, and then maybe I can get an opportunity.
No, everyone who gets that's gonna like it. They're not gonna sell it.
Well, maybe not, man. Maybe not. Charlie, nice, man. Congrats. I know a lot of people did.
There'll be a Robert Downey Jr.
That's what I was saying, and then someone might be like, I don't want this.
People will probably.
So what did they do? Did they drop this and then it sold out immediately? Like, what was the deal? What went on with this?
It did not sell out immediately. It took a minute, but of course, once we saw more what was coming through after Fantastic Four, they were all gone. Yeah. That's all I'll say. I know some people haven't seen that movie, but
well, and I want that. So exactly, respect for classic Doom, bro. And I get that too, Mike. But I want classic Doom,
dude. I think that what we are going to get from Avengers Doomsday is going to be the largest single figure release from any movie ever.
The largest line,
maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
Well, it has to be because if you think about it, we're finally going to get Hot Toys doing X-Men. Finally.
Yeah. Finally.
And other than Wolverine and Deadpool and Scarlet.
There is that video and that picture with all the chairs, all the.
Yeah, but I hope it's just not like some cameo overload. But maybe you might be right. Might be another.
Well, if you believe I think we're going to get it won't matter because who wouldn't want to buy all those figures if they're great? Although I thought it was weird that they had a shot of Magneto in Fassbender's Magneto uniform from, was it Days of Future Past?
One of the
which is weird because I have that so figure, which is a great figure, by the way.
Right. Well, yeah, maybe.
Look, this figure's dope, dude.
This does look dope, man. Forrest and Rob bring back Articulated with you and Mafia. Hey, man, we
Look, I haven't done. You know what? I did fully articulated with Az, and people ask me of all the shows that I've done, that's the second one that people want me to bring back the most.
I know, and then you and I did one, and then.
Well, okay, I never, you know, I didn't hear, part of the reason, to be fair, was I got awesome. Busier, but people really liked that show.
Yeah, hey, I'd be down with you, man. You want to bring it back?
I mean, it would be. I would like to do a Bob Dylan segment about dioramas. Like if we brought back Fully Articulated to have him take us through the customization and his display philosophy.
Yeah, maybe you can make that happen, Bob.
Yeah, Bob, if you're down, like if you could shoot something, you could just shoot raw footage of yourself talking on a camera and send it to me. I'd cut it together.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great too, man. I mean, I'd be down, bro. I mean, because you need that back on your channel anyway.
Well, I also do because I don't have exactly the way to write off figures as I used to.
And you could be like, look, dude, this fucking cool guy over here comes on and we talk figures and booyah. Let's make it happen. Harry.
Yeah.
With this figure, this picture, look at this picture. How dope is this picture?
How you doing? No, this picture's great, man. The photos are freaking sweet, man.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah, I'm doing good. How about you guys? How's it going?
Good, dude. Good. What are you wearing? A sweater, dude? What's going on?
Yeah, man. It's getting a little cold here, man. It's October, man. It's like what is it right now? Hang on.
Where are you at?
He's in Vegas.
Nevada. Let me check. What's the weather?
Okay, I was in Vegas a couple weeks ago. It's not cold.
It's getting cold.
What is it, down to 82?
Or at least maybe. But I mean, I'm pretty bad with the cold usually, so like I get cold easily. And I mean, they always blast the AC in here always anyway, so I'm always cold in here. In my room, so.
Harry, oxen free.
What?
It's like I see you, and then I see you in your monitor.
Oh yeah. Sorry, my ultra wide monitor.
Yeah, that's the problem with those, right? You're like, oh my god,
it's too fancy, man. Yeah,
there's not enough fucking room, dude. So, yeah, right. I love that Harry's watching himself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. No, that's just
really
fucking great, man. Man, sorry guys, I'm trying to catch up with you guys in the chat too. There's a lot going on in here. Harry, what's up, bro? Hell yeah, dude. Well, look, man, I know you kind of just chiming in right now, man. But and there's Bob, Hair Bear.
Hey, Mr. Bob Dylan.
When you guys gonna wrap that photography series? Have some, which is lots of new apps.
I don't know, man.
When are we gonna finish that?
I don't know about that, man.
Harry and I will finish our photography series when Rob and I start doing Fully Articulated.
Exactly.
You know what? Using this AI, we should get all of the big action figure collectors who use AI. We should make our own version of Avengers Doomsday.
Do that
and like sick. Take all the and parcel out sequences. Like we'll just write sequences and have everybody do one with their figures. You know, like
that could be fun.
You know, yeah.
That would be fun, dude.
Look at what Jordan said. It's cold. Yeah, man.
It's that cold?
Yeah, it's freezing out there.
Okay,
fuck,
well,
bro?
Reno is different than Vegas.
Well, yeah, he is kind of in the outskirts there, but still, I mean, Harry's wearing a sweater.
It's okay. It's a really thin little. It's like a paper thin sweater. Okay, it's
that's fair. I'm just giving you shit. It's you know what though? We had a little bit of rain, and I'm looking at my web. It's 78 right now here, which is nice.
Yeah, we had rain the past 2-3 days.
Yeah, you did. Dude, it's awesome. Nice. What's up, Chris? How you doing, my man? Yeah, this is dope, man. What do you think, Harry? Because I know you just kind of jumped in, man.
This Doom right here.
Yeah, this Doom right here.
Sick, man. I don't know why Hot Toys went with this. It's such an interesting release, right? Because we have the movie coming up, and obviously we're gonna get a Doom from that. So for Hot Toys to go, you know what? We're just gonna make our own Doom. It's like,
well, it's a great double dip. Is
that the Darkhold in his hand right there?
Yep,
that is the Darkhold.
Yeah.
This is such a interesting release. So I don't know, like it's hard because like I'm waiting for the MCU version, but like, what if this turns out to be the better design?
This is the better design, bro. He's got the magic. He's got his fucking pistol. I mean,
and it
dude,
is kind of God Emperor Doom, you know, wielding sorceress.
I love this, dude.
You saw the concept art, right?
Yeah. I did,
yeah,
but I don't.
Pretty similar, right?
We'll see, man. Yeah. I mean, look, I'm a comic head, though.
No,
True,
you're right.
true.
Yeah,
So
so
it's
yeah,
kind of
for-
like,
for that comic book look, this is perfect.
and these photos are incredible. So
Yeah, you
it's
get
really
three. You get 3 different masks if you go for the deluxe or the whatever.
I think you get the
special
2.
edition.
But it's
You
dope,
get
man.
three, right? If you do the special edition, you get.
Is it 3? I
3,
thought that was
right?
just 2
Yeah, you get
in the
3.
Darkhold, but I could be wrong, bro. I could be wrong right now, but that's so
It's
fucking
crazy.
dope.
Yeah, movable eyes. So
That's
Yeah, it's
so
really dope.
badass, dude. Look at that shit.
yeah, this is sick.
Fucking Doom.
Dude,
and-
Eye of Uatu is doing some fucking wonders with these toys, man. Like hiring him is probably the best choice that Hot Toys have done in the past.
Is
few
it okay?
years.
Cool. Through the
Yeah,
duck,
so he's I love
really good.
I love Eye of Uatu. He's so good.
killing it, bro. Killing it. All right, thank you. I thought there was 2, but 2 with regular.
3,
All
you
right.
get 3 different masks.
What the
which is
fuck?
crazy. Yeah.
Man, yeah, I need to get this, man. I need to get this shit, dude. Mike, look, I will tell you this, man. If you think the hood's gonna be like good or go the way of Revan, I like my Revan hood, but I understand what I do, bro. Try this out. Take some water and run your hand under the sink or something. Get your fingers wet. Do it a few times. Or if you don't want to be near the sink, just have like a cup of water nearby. Just dunk your fingers a couple times and start to shape the hood. Like get it over the helmet and then get it a little wet, spread it around. Keep doing that. Keep doing that.
You're getting me hot.
I
You
am.
Take your wet fingers and shape the hood.
Shape the hood.
Dude, I don't even know what you're
do this
saying, but I'm
technique,
just
and then
into that.
Look, but I'm all
That's
kidding
so
aside, bro.
good.
Like you can do that,
not
and
kidding.
you just need to.
I heard the steamer also worked as well. If you got one of those,
Um,
apparently.
Steamer will work too, but they're pretty big. Even the small
True that.
handheld ones
Yeah,
are pretty
true
big
that.
for 6 scale. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Because I used a steamer on Han Solo's trench coat. Right out the box. Because it's real starchy, like you want to anyway. Try that, Mike, because
Or
because
Hot Toys just need to put a wire on the top. Like that's all they need to do. I don't know why
Yeah.
they don't.
Oh,
It's so
well,
simple.
the person's saying the hood is wired on this one, so
On top? Oh, interesting.
yeah. So, but look, if you try that, a little bit of water, you're good, bro. Only front wired on top. Either way, guys, tell you, man. The little tip, man. Just use a little bit of water. It works. So, but no, dude, this is good. I know CT yours is on the way, I think, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is shipped. Went out on Friday. So this is coming in. Yeah, it looks good. I think this hood looks more like the Clone Wars Palpatine figure that came out, which was wired and was really you could manipulate it and articulate it. So I think this thing's gonna be solid.
That's a badass picture right
These
there.
pictures are
Yeah.
and the brown suit Wolverine pictures were amazing.
and the
too.
Venom
Are
ones,
awesome.
too.
Yep.
The Venom ones.
But yeah,
Sick.
excited. Go ahead, put this next to Kang. Yeah, and Magneto. It's filling in nicely.
Yeah, Kang and Meg. Damn. Yeah, that would be sick, dude. That would be sick, dude. Yeah, no, dude, of course, Mike. No, give it a try, bro. It's not gonna hurt it or anything. Just little by little, and until you're happy with it, because you press down on it. You know what I mean? And that water helps kind of mold it right, and then sits, and then once it dries, it's because I know what you mean. Like when you get those hoods that are like over the helmet too, and it just looks stupid. So just take some time with it, man, and it'll be good, man. Just the tip goes a long way. Yeah, man. So look, it is pretty badass, man. But I'm gonna bounce around a bit too, because there was a lot to kind of catch up on. But it is really cool, man. You know the pistol's just flavor, dude. He just looks awesome with it,
That's
man.
always been funny to me. too,
That
yeah.
shit's
Yeah, well, I
cool.
think similar to like the Vader figure that came out that right next to Harry there, the battle damage Vader. I think it was inspired by the Sideshow stack. that
Yeah,
they had.
That premium
mythos,
format, because he's got the
yeah.
you know.
I have that statue.
Yeah, have you unboxed it yet?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Did you put it back in the box
No,
for
dude,
a later
it's
date
up.
to
It's been
display
up
it?
It's been up since I had it.
All
I
right.
think I've shown it. No,
You may
that's
have.
I love that figure.
Yeah.
That's
Hell yeah. Keaton Car, what's up, man? Finally got my Mars Toy 66 Joker, dude. The classic one, right? I'm assuming. Well, all 3 of them are cool, but yeah, dude, Mars Mars does some cool shit, dude.
66.
I like all that stuff, man. I really do. Speaking of though, right? I mean, we'll talk a little bit more about some of the releases and announcements, but Monday I had Yost on though from Jazz Inc. I'm sure some of you guys caught it. Those who didn't, check it out. It should be right under the channel for recent streams. But that was cool, man. He was showing off the 68, right? The season 3. Batmobile starts shipping like
Looks good
soon, and
dude, that's the original. I have the original 66. That's one of my favorite things I've owned ever in my life. Of all the collectibles I've ever owned, that 66 Batmobile is unbelievable.
It's badass, but I kind of want the 68 now. Not gonna lie. It just looks cool, man. I wasn't sure about the matte finish at first, and then when he showed it to me, I was like, oh, okay, this is actually.
No, it's
This is
cool,
cool,
but I both of those. I mean, what they did was amazing.
Yeah, no, totally does, man. But and then he was talking about the Linda Carter Wonder Woman and bunch of good stuff, man. If you guys haven't checked out the interview, check it out.
I moved my Jazz Inc. the land speeder. The Star Wars land speeder. One of the first thing I ever bought. It's a little small, but even that is still awesome. I love it.
Yeah, it's still cool because you put it with the Farm Boy Luke, and it's classic. It's classic.
I need that.
It's really, really cool.
Speeder.
Yeah, it's pretty badass. But I thought it was pretty funny too because Yost picks up the animated series Batmobile on my stream, and he's like, it's just so heavy.
It looks so cool,
is.
though.
It looks so badass.
Cool.
It really does. So, but I already got 6 cars, bro. I don't, and I'm with Charlie. I'm with you, man. The 12 scale Batwing, the 89 Batwing. If this gets done, I might consider that because I couldn't do the 6 scale Batwing. It's just too fucking big. I don't know where am I gonna put it. It's too big. For the 12th, I'd do that. I'd put it up on the top shelf, and you can just kind of see it there and be like, cool. That's, yeah, dude. He did. He also kind of hinted about display cases that he might be working on. Yost. That way they'll specifically fit like his grand plan. Because like
wish we had a company that you could buy display cases at whim.
Well, yeah, and I like
I would like to be able to buy if I need corner pieces like IKEA. Can I just buy them and have them send them to me now?
I mean, that would ideally, that would be sweet, dude. But
I get it, but it's really frustrating.
Yeah. King Cardew, thanks so much for the 2, man. This one's for you, Rob.
I did not. But that doesn't mean I won't later. I do a lot of buying after the fact.
Yes.
Well, no, because I'll see things and I'll if I want them, I'll go back and get them. Like I found I got rid of my Silk Spectre, and that Silk Spectre that I have, that Hot Toys Silk Spectre, I got it for $125.
Oh.
And you never know what, because nobody, but when So Toys put out Rorschach, Ozymandias, and Comedian, I went back and got them, and then I needed the Silk Spectre. So you can find things like if you wait, there's nothing that can't be got.
That is true.
Secondary market.
That is 100% true, dude.
There's always somebody who had FOMO and they bought something, even if it's unboxed. A lot of my a guy contacted me about all the So X-Men figures, and he gave me a great deal on like 20 figures. And there was no boxes or anything, but they're all in good shape. He had a lot of custom heads done and stuff, and I went out there and bought his whole lot.
Yeah,
and that's how I got them all, and I was stoked, man.
This fucking bar.
Get on the wait list too.
Yeah,
anyone who missed that Superman or whatever, get on the wait list. They are converting all the time. I got a conversion recently. I missed that Black Manta figure.
Yeah,
it got by me, and I was like, ah. And I got on that wait list so late. I'm like, there's no chance, but I'm still gonna click. I'm still gonna try. Whatever, and boom, I'll be damned. It converted. Yeah, a couple weeks ago or last week. So,
and by the way, the future is people making 3D printable 6 scale figure ships. You don't. I mean, rather than manufacture them, make some great CAD designs that you can feed or whatever right into a 3D printer and let us all print our own. That's the future.
That is. That is.
I mean, I'm just saying.
That's a whole nother fucking can of worms, dude. I'd go down a bad rabbit hole on that shit, dude. But it could be dope, man. Moose, what's up, my man? Celebrating 16 months, dude. Appreciate it, brother. Always, man. Saying, hey, collector community, I started a YouTube channel. Hell yeah, dude. Nice. That's awesome, man. The moose is loose. Hell yeah, dude. Appreciate it, bro. That's badass, man. I'll have to check it out, dude. Hot Toys got to release John Connor. I know, man. It's like finally. Dude, Hano's a great deal. You know what I really like about them, and I don't, you can't see them. They're on the other side. My shelf, my bookshelf, like all my comics and D&D and all that. Like, you know, my graphic novels. I like putting my Hano figures mixed in there with that.
Yeah,
because they're cool and it's comic related, and because they're affordable. I mean, you could just pose the hell out of these things. Not really.
Hano Wolverine, dude,
I
is
love
great.
That.
I love that Hano Wolverine.
Dude, it's freaking sweet. He's freaking sweet, dude. So
he fits right in with the So-So Gambit and the So-So Rogue.
Yep. Yeah, I still have my Rogue. I hooked up a buddy, you know, Bloomer, with the Gambit.
That Rogue figure is great.
It was great though. They're both great.
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah, they're both freaking sweet, dude. So, hell yeah, Mark. Look forward to checking it out, man. Hopefully it was cool. Nice, dude. You got the Valiant got the Hano Iron Man off waitlist recently, dude. Yeah, because you guys are right. It doesn't hurt, man. Just get on a waitlist. You never know. You just never know. So,
by the way, Mike Fayella in the chat says 3D printing is cool, but I wouldn't be able to paint it worth a damn. Well, here's the cool thing about big 6-scale stuff is masking is not hard. You can do a really great paint job if you just use spray rattle cans.
Yeah,
mask things up, especially with the Jedi Starfighter. And you know, if you want to weather it, honestly, take it outside in the winter, stand it upright, and let it get rained on or snowed on or whatever. And then at the end of the when spring breaks, take it out and brush it off and leave the weathering there, and then clear coat it with a matte clear coat, and there's your weathering. But you have to paint it first. But if you do, I mean, it's easy to paint bigger shapes. You don't have to weather it. But you can actually, with 6-scale, let nature weather it for you.
Yeah, hey man,
like literal weathering it. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Literally weather. Yeah. That shit's.
Or watch it in like 5 years. We'll be able to 3D print with colors. Like just watch.
Yeah.
They're already doing that today.
True that.
And
That is true.
Layer the paint. Yeah. They layer the print over it so you can see the complexion in the skin.
Yep,
that's great.
Yeah. I know. My buddy Sean picked up one, and it's not quite paint, but he grabbed a 3D printer and he said he has like 12 different colored filaments that you line in,
right,
so certain things will color in different. You know what I mean? But we're getting there though, dude. We're getting there. Like
once we can do it with resin, that would change everything.
Yeah, that would be that'd be great, man. Philip Fool, what's up, man? Evening, everyone. Nice glow up CT.
Glow up?
Yeah.
You look younger.
Yeah, man. You look great. That's what he said.
Yeah, man.
He's the Karate Kid, bro. Oh wait. Nah, man. Okay, hell yeah, dude. It's awesome, dude. Look, man, I gotta bring this up, man.
Shit.
I need to bring up this fucking endoskeleton, dude. And of course we'll talk about InArt too, because that was an awesome surprise. But this is pretty dope, man. Finally, and you know, it's die cast, not all die cast, but it's die cast, which is dope.
I have their quarter scale.
I think every figure I bring up, Rob, you will have a 1.0 of.
No, but the quarter.
I love it.
I never had a 6-scale figure.
Are you talking about the Enerbay quarter scales?
Wasn't. I think it was the Hot Toys quarter scale of this.
Well, I know Interbay did quarter scales. I don't know.
Didn't Hot Toys do this as a quarter scale?
They did. Yeah, they did. I think
that's
they did.
The one
they
that
did.
I have.
They did. Okay, but I know Interbay did a couple too, and they were.
I have the Interbay T1000 quarter scale.
Okay, that one's dope, man. But this is badass, man.
It's badass, dude.
Yeah, dude. What's up, Big Rig? How you doing, brother? It is pretty dope, dude. At this point, we waiting for the Star Ace Endo to come out, dude. Oh yeah, it'd be funny, man. Yeah, I'm you look, here's the thing. Like I'm gonna get both, but anyway, it doesn't matter for this. But like this is awesome. I'm curious that they call it the battle damaged version. So I wonder if we're gonna get some more down the road from Hot Toys. But you know, this is right up my alley. So this is, yeah, exactly, bro. Keith, this is coming. But
How much is this?
it was 4. Was it 4?
It is 4.
Yeah, I thought it was just 4. So look, Charlie, that's kind of what I was gonna get to, bro. Yes, dude. Like both. You gotta have them both. This is the type of shit I live for. You know, I mean, you've got a lot of you guys out there in the chat, CT included.
So
big, dedicated Star Wars, dedicated clones. Like I'm dedicated like 80s, 90s stuff that I, you know, Terminator, RoboCop, Aliens. Like, there's no doubt. But go ahead, CT.
So this is MMS 840 D77. So diecast.
Mm-hmm.
How much of this is diecast?
Look, I think enough. That's it. I think enough. I think enough.
What the joints? I mean, and you
see.
call that a die-cast figure?
Well, look, we're gonna have to see how much, but I mean, okay. So I've got the
so when you say, well, you have competition out there.
We do, but here's the thing, and I'm gonna bring this picture back up, but I'm gonna come in just a minute so that you can kind of see that endoskeleton right there is Hot Toys. It's lit up though. You know, USB hacked him. That's plastic, and it looks plastic. Like it looks, you know, it's shiny, right? But you know, it's plastic. It looks, you're like, okay, it is cool. Don't get me wrong, I love it. But when I look at this one, it's not as shiny. So if it's some plastic, some die cast, I think it's gonna come out looking pretty good. Because they're not super shiny. That's the thing. When they're all like the older Iron Mans that were all plastic, and they try to do like that chrome effect that you could, you know. And look, to be fair, most Iron Mans we have now that are die cast, they're not all die cast. I mean, they're good and they're weighty. You know, they definitely have some die cast in them, but I'm not expecting this to be like, you know, 100%, but we'll have to see. But you're not wrong. I mean, we got some competition now with InArt coming in, which was an awesome surprise. But and Moose, yeah, you're not right. It's light as a feather, bro. It is light as, I mean, you could break this thing. It is so light. So but I'm excited. This is like, fuck yeah, man. Like,
so the original one has nothing.
I mean, it is, as Moose said, it's light as a feather, bro. It's you breathe on it, man. You're gonna knock it over. You'll knock it over, bro. A gust of wind will knock that thing over. So you know, yeah, Chris, I'm with you, bro. Like both of them are really sick, dude. Harry with the 212. What's up, Sinister? How you doing, brother?
Hell yeah, sir. Right here.
Appreciate you coming through, brother. Yeah, this is gonna be a pretty freaking dope, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know about any of you guys in the chat, but yeah, a lot of you guys, man. Yeah, dude, Stan Winston creation, dude. Chris, dude, it's sick, dude. And this is what we want, man. Yep. So absolutely changing that thing is a nightmare. It sucks. It sucks. It's really difficult. But this one looks good, man. This one looks really good. I'm super excited. It looks like it's gonna be like the same hands, but I don't know. We'll see. It's T2, man. What a time. What a time. I always try to tell you guys that shit, man. Like, just wait.
Yeah.
Just wait. And
yeah,
shit.
It took a while. Yeah, it's
a while. Good. But... And here we are. I mean, not just this. I mean, you get the T1000, you got the clean version, the battle damage version, the TR. Like, we're good. We just need another Sarah Connor and finally a John Connor, which
everything all at once. Just,
you know, fucking here, man. It's crazy, dude. Sinister, yeah, you did miss the Doom talk. What an awesome figure, highlight in my collection. He did unbox his Doom the other day in Discord. Friggin' sweet, bro. Yeah, dude. It's friggin' sweet, dude. So I don't know who all would be grabbing this, but I am.
Yeah, I'm heavily thinking about it. It's hard, man. It's hard to be a collector these days. There's so many things.
There is. So
There's
what
many
matters to you?
things. Yeah.
But do you love
I can't
this?
decide.
though?
I can't
You
decide.
know? Do you love
That's
it,
the
or do you
thing,
just
like
want to take some cool photos?
It's one of the great designs of all time.
It is.
I mean, in terms of
so
cinema
badass.
history,
Yeah.
it really is. It really is one of the great designs of all time. And to see it, what I love about this in any toy form is how many parts they need to make. I mean, this is not just a figure. Like it has. Look at how like the arm and the finger and the thing. The engineering on this is insane. And I thought, you know, one of the things about the joys of Hot Toys figures is the engineering on the die-cast Iron Man figures.
Yep.
As you moved along, was some of the greatest toy engineering of all time. And I'm like a huge fan of like Bandai's Soul of Chogokin stuff. I have the call it the perfect grade new Gundam figure that Bandai did. That's like all of it now sells for like $3,000 or whatever, which has some incredible.
Yeah, dude. I know what you're talking about.
But the engineering in this figure is insane, and it's always been insane. Even their quarter scale engineering and all the different things, the pistons that have to move. When you have it in hand, I would imagine this 6 scale thing, when you hold it and start like looking at how all of it has to work, it's astonishing.
Yeah.
It really is.
It's fucking sick, dude. And I'm gonna agree with you on that though. With Iron Man's, dude, the evolution that Hot Toys has done with Iron Man's has just gotten better and better.
Dude, unbelievable.
Yeah, they're sweet, dude. They're super sweet.
Unbelievable.
So, Dokinator brother, dude, I am with you, man. Like, I am really excited about the InArt one as well from T1. But you know, you gotta have them both, man. At least I do. I need those, man. But I'm stoked, dude. I was like, wow, cool, man. InArt's doing this shit too. Of course, you know, I don't have the photos pulled right now, but you know, InArt also did them. The Endoskeleton from T1 and like the police shootout T1 Arnold. And I think you saw it, Rob, I'm sure. But yeah, dude, how freaking sweet, bro. Like, so we need more USB stuff, dude. I mean,
well, I don't understand. I mean, I think Hot Toys has been really they've been behind on that.
Yeah. Well, they've gotten better.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, they have gotten better. I mean, especially nowadays, all these light up lightsabers and most of the stands are now USB, and you know. So, Charlie, dude, I can't army build T800s. It would be really freaking sweet, but I don't know, man. Moose, I don't know. I see him go for like a G, but I haven't looked in a long time, so I don't know. Honestly, I really don't know with the Interbay ones. They are pretty cool though, man. But yeah, dude, fucking Terminator, bro. Speaking of, there's so much. You know, I didn't stream, dude, last week or so, and it's just like the 3-0 Transformer figures with the engineering. Yeah, I mean, and Harry, you've got
amazing.
a lot too,
I've
right?
got a lot of those. Yeah,
they're sweet, huh?
Yeah, they're amazing, dude. I love them. Like just the way they move, like the joints move out of the way, and like the panels move out of the way. You just don't think that they can.
Yeah,
but they do. Like it's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, with 3-0, that's kind of why I want some of their power armor, their Fallout stuff. I don't know how great they are because I haven't had one, but I'd imagine they'd be pretty cool that way too. I mean, they're bulkier. They're not.
6 have been a little hit or miss. Like I've got the Master Chief from them, and like he's probably one of the worst figures I've ever bought. I gotta say,
Damn.
like the joints. Yeah, the joints suck. You can't move the arms. It's terrible. So I don't know. It's really hit or miss sometimes.
Yeah, that is true. Mike says I would love to army build T800s and be able to claim the title. Skynet, hell yeah, dude. That's funny, man. It would be cool, but I don't know. Like you guys said, there's just so much shit, dude. But I definitely want like one of each. Yeah, dude, Jeff, dude, I need to grab that one because the one that we did get like 6-7 years ago, it sucks.
Wasn't it terrible? Yeah, it was.
No,
terrible.
there's never been a good. I hate to burst your bubble, but there's never been a great T2 transfer on 4K ever.
Well, isn't this new one great? I mean, I know Hector and a lot of others are saying it's pretty good.
There isn't. They have not done a remaster
like
of T2
full like.
No.
Well, this is the best one so far, right?
No, they're all terrible.
What? Even no, man, because that last one was.
I'm telling you, they're all terrible.
What? Well, what? Why?
Well, what happened was they were using the original 3D master, and they were using one. So if when you have something in 3D, you have two different. You have to have both.
Yeah.
So they were using one half of the 3D master, and the 3D master, the grain pattern was eliminated and all that because it's in 3D. So that's what they were using as the master for the 4K T2s. They need to go back and remaster the entire thing.
Damn.
I have to say, like,
wow.
This might be controversial. Now, True Lies was kind of a disaster.
A little bit. It was the worst of the three that they did, like the Abyss and Aliens.
Aliens does not look like it looked in the theater.
No, it doesn't.
But I'll tell you something.
It's fucking awesome.
It is. I put that disc on, and people forget this, but there were a lot of different effects companies that worked on Aliens, and so Aliens was all over the place in terms of grain structure and in terms of the kinds of filming they used, because the Skotax were doing something that James Cameron was doing with live action. So the way it looked was all over the place. They gave Aliens a brand new look. And I'm like, I want it to look the way it looked in the theater. That new version of Aliens is something different. And it certainly doesn't look like what you're used to from VHS if you grew up with it. But whatever they did, it's an entirely new experience, and it's awesome.
Dude, I'm
awesome.
with you. Look, I understand. I know this is a little segue here, but like, I understand how a lot of people want to like kind of preserve that movie.
But half the people that want to do that never saw it in the theater.
Right.
So what they want to do is preserve their experience, what it looked like on cable and VHS, which is insane.
No, and I agree, because it's all interlaced and it was crap. And like, look, and that's what I grew up with, right? In the 80s. Like, you just watched it on TV, or you had a VHS.
That Aliens disc is unbelievable. Now, as a purist, cinema purist, I can admit it's something new. It's something James Cameron went in and they changed. They made something because they evened out and they gave it a new look. It's a totally different experience, but it's modern.
No, and it almost feels like I'm watching a brand new movie, even though I've seen it dozens of times.
It's unbelievable. It works so well.
What I really liked about it, I'll tell you this, is that not only is it like super clear, the HDR is awesome, because when the Marines start coming in,
bro,
and it's the blacks, that's what HDR is so good. Those colors come out.
That's what she said.
Well, listen, I'm just saying, you see the xenomorphs on the wall.
Oh, it's so good
behind them.
It's
like
brilliantly done.
It looks so good, and when they're moving, you're like, bro, they're like right.
It's a whole new thing.
There.
It's really amazing.
It's so good.
And I don't normally go for that. I think that the greatest thing about 4K is you want to preserve what's really interesting about the modern age is because there's a lot of young people that are getting into collecting 4K discs.
Yeah.
And they wonder why they don't like grain, because they grew up watching, Disney
HD stuff, like
movies
clear,
and
like
stuff they're not on film.
Yeah.
And when they watch something like Close Encounters or Ghostbusters, when they don't understand what optically printed effects look like, which was multiple layers of material on an animation stand or on a optical printing stand. When you're looking, you're actually rephotographing something through various layers, and so they're a lot grainier. So they'll look at effects scenes and like, I don't like grain, because they didn't grow up in going to movie theaters in the 80s
to have that. Yeah.
So they never saw what it actually looked like. So when you see it on 4K, it can be jarring.
Yeah.
But you don't want them to scrub that, because when you take grain away, what you're doing is you are actually smearing the image. You can't remove grain, because that's natural. So
and then you'll get that waxy kind of look, or it sucks. So
it's not good. But we're getting the transfers that we're getting now are some of the most astonishing. By the way, tune into our show, Let's Get Physical Media, tomorrow at 9:30, a.m. But yeah, I mean, we live in an embarrassment of riches in terms of getting all of the great science fiction, fantasy, and horror films. The beautiful box set that came out of 7 Nightmare on Elm Street films last week.
Yeah, I saw that. Well,
Oh.
I saw that it came out. But
Unbelievable. If you love it. I mean, you can buy the big steelbook set that's now like it's sold out. It's like $500 now. Or you can just go ahead and you can get the little box set with seven
see, that's
films.
what I'm gonna do with the new Back to the Future trilogy.
And
I
it does
wanted to get the big box, but
yeah, this does come though with the 3D glasses for one of the films.
oh, that's sick,
So,
dude. Oh yeah.
If you want, I mean, the transfers as far as these go are beautiful. So if you like these films, they're out there, you know. And
Well, look, I'm a big fan. I don't always tune in, you know, but I do when I do. But I'm a big fan of you doing your
you watch these shows, you watch Let's Get
and-
Physical Media. All it does is kill your wallet.
Well, it's more than that though. I appreciate what you do there because you obviously the passion of it I share, and I like that you're out there saying, hey, dude, no, man, physical fucking media, because it's the shit, and they're trying to kill it, and
I got a movie.
hate that.
There's a American company Toloside called Deaf Crocodile. You can go to their website. They have found some of the most obscure. They released these German science fiction films. One of them shot in 70 millimeter, East German before the wall fell, made in the 60s and early 70s. I'd never seen before. Astonishing. Science fiction films, big budget, East German films, total communist manifesto. They had multi-ethnic casts way before we did. And they're a little dry, but things I'd never seen before. And Deaf Crocodile puts them out. They just sent me today. I just got it in the mail. I'll show it tomorrow. A time travel film that was made in the 40s that I had never heard of and never seen. And I still haven't. I mean, I just got it today. Amazing. This company is doing the Lord's work. I mean, we are living through an astonishing age between Hot Toys and InArt and whoever else does 6-scale figures. I mean, we live through an amazing age of toys, but also film.
yeah,
Our
man.
cinematic legacy is being preserved. Like, I mean, the entire genre community, whether you love science fiction, fantasy, and horror, we are living through a time I could scarcely have dreamed of as a 13-year-old kid walking in and getting my first job at a video store in 1980 when I was 13.
No, dude, I know.
We live in an age of wonder.
Yeah. And obviously,
It's
you know,
everywhere.
I'm a little younger, but even me, like, you know, fuck, dude. Compared to what I had in the 80s and 90s is just miles away.
Dude, I'm getting an
Like,
age of
miles away.
apocalypse artists and Wolverine.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty fucking rad, dude. Electa Collector, though, real quick, man, that would be Stony Stands, man. Seth, man, on Facebook. Check out, I think he changed his name to Blue Ridge Laser, I think. Message me, dude. Message me. I'll send you a link. He will likely, he's probably still doing some, I'm sure. So, I love that stand. I couldn't do the Hot Toys one. It's not bad, but I like his better. I wanted that low profile hover. Perfect. So Sinister says, if you don't want to own anything, don't buy physical media. If you want revisionist movies, don't buy 4K. If you want your digital copies to disappear when the license expires, don't buy physical media.
I disagree with the revisionist movies thing about 4K.
In terms of,
well, you know, what James Cameron is doing is definitely revisionist.
yeah, I mean, yeah, in terms of
For
like
sure.
for Aliens,
No doubt. But people forget that Aliens was an $18 million low budget movie. And
Yeah.
James Cameron, you know how many alien suits he had to make that movie? 6. That's it.
yeah,
Like the opening scene with the laser coming in, the laser scanner coming into the Narcissus and seeing Ripley.
mm-hmm.
He was married to Gail Ann Hurd, his producer at the time, and she said, you can't have this unless you pay for it yourself. So he did. That little blue laser that comes in and goes, "Choo." He paid for that himself. I mean, Aliens was a low budget movie at $18 million, even though it was made in 85. But you know, I mean, people forget that. And nowadays, everyone grew up in a world where Toy Story was the norm. I mean, we are getting some of the most beautiful versions of films that we've ever seen. And whether it's Criterion doing it, or whether it's Studio Canal, or whether it's Fidelity in Motion encoding it in the UK, we are getting some amazing work being done.
everywhere, bro.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
And with our the action figures that we're getting around the world. My God.
Like this comic fucking Venom.
Sick, dude.
I have to. I just because, dude, we're getting a lot of cool comic stuff, bro. We got Agent Venom coming too as well. We got a lot of cool shit, dude. I don't know how
Look
many
at
people are
that
excited
tongue,
for
man.
this,
How
but
cool
it's
is that?
Fucking badass, dude. It's fucking badass. CT, I need to know, man, because we didn't really talk about this, I don't think, man. But are you grabbing this Venom?
Man, there's so many Venoms out right now. I think they're all available on Sideshow right now.
Venom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's because everyone's been waiting for the white spider on the chest until the next Venom. You know what I mean? Like I said,
But wait a minute. Do you not think that's good enough?
Bang with Venoms. They're all available on Sideshow right now. I'm pretty sure.
They are.
So,
But that's pretty damn cool, dude. I mean, never say never, but I feel like if I picked up this Venom, this might just be the Venom. In terms of comic, you know, I mean, unless they made him bulkier, right? Because you got to remember, I mean, Eddie Brock, he was fucking big, like, you know, right around that era, right? You know, that he was big. In terms of, like, you know, stock, right? So unless they do that, I think this might be the best.
This is the comic version. So I know we, as collectors out there are a lot of folks just like that Doom that want comic versions. So if that's what you're looking for, this figure looks awesome. It's, you know, likely, probably. But man, you know, I'm trying to just pull things back and stay in my lane as it is, and I keep getting pulled out with Terminator and all these other cool things. So this, just like all the other Venoms, it's just one that keeps getting by. I just keep saying, oh, I'll just get it later. I'll get it later. And I think the fact that they are all on Sideshow just kind of gives me that confidence, you know?
Yeah. I thought that some other, but you never know. I know, but I'm sure, dude. You know, people might grab, and it's gonna happen. They'll get it, and some people will get rid of it. You'll have opportunities, dude. You will have opportunities.
I would gladly accept this if someone wants to go ahead and
I mean, no, yeah,
ship me and send me what I would gladly
awesome.
accept this and put this right on the shelf with the Spider-Man figure.
I've seen it with a classic Spider-Man. So, Keaton Carr, man, thank you so much, man, for the 2 when we get in Hot Toys Shogun series. I don't know, man. You know, that'd be kind of neat. But my man, Jay.
Hey,
What up?
hey, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
Thank you, Keaton. How you doing, man?
Oh my god, I'm doing good. I'm on a bunch of Theraflu and stuff right now. I'm not.
Oh no.
Feeling. Yeah, I'm not.
You
Feeling
missed people ripping on me for not getting you that first.
So look, I'm gonna leave you in because I need your honest reaction. It was pretty funny. It was Windman 42.
It's pretty
because we were talking and Rob was like, I've had this for whatever. I was like, dude, you've had that since 2016.
You know what? It was the Ripley figure. I hadn't opened Ripley. I opened her this week. I put her up next to my Alien. It's on my Instagram. I took a picture.
Oh, wow.
I moved my 1-to-1 scale Alien head and I put Ripley next to it and I took a picture. I had no idea. I've had that figure for 9 years unboxed.
Yeah, and then Windman's like, yeah, it's about how long ago you told Jay to get that
That's perfect. That is perfect.
That was pretty
Dude,
funny.
that was savage. Rightfully so, by the way. Savage.
It was, dude.
Savage.
Blur Dad, what's good, my man, dude? How you doing, bro? And obviously feel better, and I appreciate you coming, man. We're not gonna go too long tonight anyway. So I mean, I appreciate it, man. Did you do any New York?
Well, it's funny that Rob mentioned Ripley and Sigourney Weaver. Big Bro just met and his son met Sigourney Weaver this weekend. It was amazing.
Her and Veronica Cartwright for the first appearance together.
Yep, exactly. It was amazing.
Did you guys see that panel?
I didn't get to go. That was the thing. I was living it through his eyes. So unfortunately, I bought tickets and everything. And
I thought that's why you canceled. And you know, as Pedro aptly pointed out.
Yeah.
do your
So
job.
did your son see it?
No.
Was it your son? Did your son go to the panel?
No, it was his. It was my brother and his son. They went. They got to go, and
because that panel was dope. I watched a video of it. It's really, really good.
Yeah, I heard it was great. It was man.
Well, what do you think about this Venom, bro?
Yeah,
thoughts on this at all? I mean,
I was listening to you guys backstage, and I gotta agree with you. I think this is the one to have. I think the rest of them, they were the movie Venom, and not saying that they weren't good figures, but they were the movie Venoms, and then we got that Venom, and then we got the Venom from the video game. And I love Tony Todd. I would even say Tony Todd was a friend of mine. But that design of the Venom, as cool as he was in the game, I do think that figure is way oversized, completely oversized.
Oh my god, it's a quarter scale, bro. It's fucking huge, dude.
It's ridiculous. Yeah. Honestly, it's ridiculous. But this right here, the white patches on the hand, the spider logo on the chest, even how the white on the eyes is, and then the teeth. This is the Venom to have. This is really the one to have. The only thing that I can see them doing differently, and who knows, Hot Toys may do it later on down the line, is give us a completely seamless body. But the joints, because it is all black, the joints really don't bother me that much with this design. But this looks good. This is one I definitely want. I actually had to pull myself back because I'm trying to calm down on the day ones that I get. But this was one that was kind of like, yeah, I kind of really want this, right? Kind of want that. I think this will be a great addition to my Spider-Man collection. Even with the Tom Holland Spider-Man stuff, I think this is the one. If you've been waiting for a Venom, I think this is the one to get.
Yeah. Well, and I think he can go with anything. In my opinion, like if you wanted to kind of Venom for your Spider-Man, you didn't want to get that giant ass one from Spider-Man 2 game, this can work. If you want to have him with even MCU kind of stuff, it works. If you want to put it with a Tom Holland, I think it works. I mean, but and while I agree, Chris, that it would, if we had a bit bulkier one like McFarlane, that's the only time I could see something outclassing this one. You know what I mean?
He said it from his lips to Howard's ears. That's gonna happen. I can see them giving us, depending on how this sells. If this sits, and I mean, like CT was saying, I mean, they've kind of been peg warmers. These Venoms, they're still on Sideshow, so therefore, who knows? But I do think that people are going to gravitate this one more because it is that comic accurate variation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Steven, he is. I guess I could say that now because they announced it, right? But yeah, he's that'll be interesting. Can't wait. Wow. Terry Metalis is the showrunner for
I was texting with him today.
Terry's doing that? Oh,
yep.
shit.
Yep. And Todd Stashwood's
plays Paladin.
Yeah.
Get out of here. I didn't know that.
Who the fuck is not? So
yeah, I think it's gonna be really interesting. I mean, Terry knows his shit, and having dealt with Data. By the way, can I ask you guys about InArt?
Sure. What would you like to ask?
What do you guys think about InArt doing like Chainsaw Man?
I'm not a fan, so
random.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's a market for it, and
I mean, they came out
Asia.
with this week with a couple of very Asian things.
Yes.
I think the figures are great. Mm-hmm. But it's like obviously they have to deal with the Asian market, which I totally understand. I mean, I love the fact that we're getting Kamen Rider figures from Sideshow, which I love Kamen Rider, and I wish I could get my quarter scale Enterbay Kamen Rider figure back. It disappeared, but it's a long story.
Oh, wow.
No, it wasn't. It was. It was Enterbay actually. And that was one of my favorite figures I owned. But the fact that they're doing Chainsaw Man, which is basically an anime character, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you, with all the what InArt can do realistically, if they're going to recreate video game or anime figures, is that best suited to what InArt does?
I think that's a great question, Rob. I think it's another way for them to corner the market in a different way. Kind of like what Hot Toys is doing with Hano. You know, it's crazy, like all that Hot Toys can do, and then they took that step back to do Hano Studio. So, but the fact that InArt is doing it, I think it's a good way to get that Mafex money. You know what I'm saying? To get to get the 12 scale people on board.
No doubt. No doubt.
So I think it's another way for them. And if they can get, who knows, if they can get if that can be a backdoor way of getting a US license, that could be good for them too. So I think it's a business strategy.
My only thing, is things have to sell.
What's up, movie can, bro?
And there's a reason why everybody goes to the Joker to launch their line of figures. I mean, we've seen what was it, JN Studios? Is that the new silicon face, eyeballs, and all that? Amazing.
Oh, J&D, yeah.
J&D. No doubt. That's amazing. But you're still dealing with 6 scale, so how different can things be? When you're dealing with the internal mechanisms, or you're going to go with silicon for the face, or whatever.
Oh, I get that.
I just wonder because if you're dealing with animation, one of the things I thought was really interesting was when Sideshow started doing their 6 scale Star Wars line, and they started building it out. They made the decision to make their animated characters, whether it's Asajj Ventress or whoever, look realistic.
Yes.
They made the decision to jump and say, okay, we're not making like when Hot Toys did the What If figures, you know, and you got the Hulk Stomper or whatever. They went animated style. Whereas Sideshow made the philosophical decision to be like, no, we want all of these figures to be of a piece. Like they can be on the shelves, even if they come from an animated origin. Yeah. We want people to be able to put your troopers on the same figure. You know, Mario would know this. You don't want your troopers to necessarily look animation.
Well, Mario doesn't like mixing his peas with his potatoes, right?
But that was a really, but what Sideshow did was really interesting. You know, when they decided to,
I applauded them for doing that. 100% going 100%. Animated Clone Wars.
100%. And the
problem is,
yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'll just say the problem is from prototype to final was a serious downgrade on those.
Yes.
And I think that turned so many people off because I was like, dude, you guys have an opportunity. And I'm not like a big Clone Wars fan, mind you. I think it's cool, but there's a lot more. You guys love the stuff way more than I do. And I was like, bro, this is printing money if done right, you know? And I feel like they dropped the ball, man. I don't know what you guys think. I know a couple of you guys have some. I know some of you guys in the chat bought them, but I feel like they're kind of either they'll revisit it down the road again later, but they've moved on to Scum and Villainy and like the Jabba's, you know, sail barge stuff and, you know, kind of doing more like, I won't say risk taking because those are,
but those are still live action characters.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
no,
they go back to the Lucasfilm archives and like, look, that's what we want. Like, when I see an Empire Strikes Back bounty hunters, we don't need their scum. You want Zuckuss, you want Dengar, you want IG-88, you want Bosk. Bosk is a great Sideshow figure.
He was.
Yeah, he was.
Great. They made 2 of them, remember?
Great side. I love Bosk.
He is. Yeah. Great figure.
You know, and that was a great, that could stand up. I mean, maybe the quality of the paint's a little too glossy. It's not, but it's still a great figure. You could put that up and people are like, oh my God, look, it's Bosk. You know, and that to me, when I see InArt doing anime figures, I'm like, I understand why they're going to be great, but is that the best use of their time with all their ability to create?
I'll tell you this.
We don't have Gimli and we don't have Frodo.
We don't. And listen, myself, Doc Smizzle, if you're still out there, Doc, like we are. Well, you even maybe more. You fucking worked on the stuff, but I mean, Lord of the Rings fans, dude, and so like we're like, dude, we need the fellowship. But let me say this though. I also kind of understand sometimes in 6 scale production, and probably others, but definitely in 6 scale production, is that sometimes you guys have schedules and then you have gaps in between where certain departments are good at what they do. And they're doing this, that, and the other because they're good at those fabrics or those hairstyles. And so there's downtime. And in those downtimes, they can be like, you know what? We can do this, that, and the other in this downtime throughout the year,
quicker and cheaper, and get
you know
a
what
buck
I mean?
for
To
it.
kind of,
I get
you
that.
know, so that's why I don't. It's not like, it's not so black and white where you're like, we are working 24 hours a day on getting stuff out, where people are like, dude, why is this not out yet? Well, because, you know, this is being worked on through like batches almost, with different fabrics and, you know, different ways of styling or accessories. And so
At the level, I'm
there's
sorry, Chris,
downtime.
but
No,
at
that's
the
all.
level with the quality, because I mean, look at it.
I love you're wearing the May the 4th be with you shirt. That was that Dylan that made those?
Bob Dylan sent
Bob
that
Dylan.
post all, and he
Thank you,
wanted to
Bob.
wear it on October 11th,
Hey, it's
which is
always-
awesome.
Mine is
It's
folded
always
up and
made it
freshly
Look,
laundered.
it's never a bad time to wear a May the 4th
Never.
shirt. So
I'm fucking sick. Give me a break.
I don't know
I
what I
love it.
grabbed. I'm sick. No,
but no. Thank
Yeah.
you, Bob. I love it.
Wow, dude, me too. Thank you again.
But no, it's like for the rate that they're making these figures, and the fact
Mhm.
that they're using the quality at the quality that they're making these figures, and it's kind of hard. It's hard to see how they can keep on the lights. You know what I'm saying? With the quality and all that they're going. I know it's not. I know the materials aren't that expensive, but still, I think these, you know, the Chainsaw Man and the anime, it's a built-in fan base. It's a good way for them to turn a buck and to keep on the lights and fund other projects that we
100%, dude.
So we can get those, you know, so we can get the rest of the fellowship.
I'm with you, but
Mhm.
with the amount of with the prices there, like this, when I jumped onto the show, CT was talking about the idea of having he was talking about the Scum and Villainy and having like a group of figures together, and how the group of figures might mean more than the sum of their parts. It was a philosophical thing, and I was fascinated by this because I think about this a lot, and I'm like, we've never had a full fellowship.
No.
It's never been finished. And with InArt, the prices that they're making you a promise. If you're going to buy a Gandalf for what, $600 or whatever, and you're going to buy an Aragorn, and you're going to buy a Legolas, and now what, a Nazgul because it's easy to make.
Mhm.
What everybody wants is that fellowship.
That's
They
right.
want that InArt fellowship standing on their shelf,
Yep.
finished.
Well,
And-
I think it's a matter of time, and I agree with you that we as consumers are quite literally putting our trust in that company.
No
you know,
one's ever delivered,
to-
by the way.
Yeah.
No.
That's true.
No one's ever. Maybe Hot Toys will give us the Fantastic Four.
Well, they did
And-
now.
and-
Johnny Storm was finally, but
Yeah, and Hot Toys did eventually give us Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Yes. It's
But
true.
where are, there's no Watchmen. So didn't finish the Watchmen. Hot Toys didn't finish the Watchmen, and we've never got a full fellowship.
yeah, I mean, I can look.
Did Sideshow do that? I mean, did they do Mary and Pippin? I don't think they did.
No, but Asmus did a bunch. I don't know if they did the whole line. They did a lot of figures, and
They did a lot of figures. Maybe they finished it. I don't know.
This
yeah.
should be. I agree. I mean, this should be.
But
their
with the
Star
amount of money
Wars.
you're paying for InArt, they're making you a promise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we'll get them.
Yeah. I think this should be definitely that should be the Fellowship. And the Lord of the Rings line should definitely be their Star Wars. Absolutely. And I
You
think
can't
that's the
tell me
direction.
release a 4-pack of the
Hell
Hobbit.
yeah, go. Well, look, I know there. See, there's Doc. I do. Yeah. So like, we need them.
They are
did-
doing a 2-pack though, right?
Yeah, well, it looks like it, right? They showed off,
Yeah.
I think, Sam and Frodo, and then
Yeah.
we'll need Merry and Pippin and Gimli and Boromir, and I think that's it. Then we'll have 9. Yeah. So I mean,
Sideshow did Boromir, and it was great.
yeah, well, it'd be nice. Amir saying, yeah, Asmus did not finish that. So,
Why has no one finished
It all, it all comes down to licenses, and I don't know that InArt's committed to opening up that wallet and buying the licenses that they need. It seems like they, even though the Warner Brother figures, they go ahead and they'll do it just for the Asian market, or so.
It's the
Those are
likeness
expensive.
rights too.
Those
That's the-
licenses that you're talking about, that fellowship and everything, that's a big commitment.
Yep.
To step up, pay for those licenses, and turn those figures out. And that Gandalf, we were talking about this earlier in the Discord. That Gandalf, I don't know what the last Grail was, but I think it might have been that Gandalf.
Yeah.
And I think
what a figure.
Yeah, I think their experience though was that did not maybe make them what they had hoped. I think it made their name. I think it put them. That Joker was amazing, but that Gandalf was like, okay, boom, InArt's serious. InArt is in this.
But
I don't think they're in any rush to make that figure again. I think what they put into it, they were probably like, man, we.
Do you know what though?
A lot at this.
Do you know what I think is the problem with these companies and us as collectors? I honestly believe these companies do not understand the collector mentality. I really don't think they know what we want. Because if you look at some of the things that they do, they're strange. It's odd. I mean, all of us, if you were to poll just us here and everyone in the chat, I'll bet you, if you had asked us, like, pick whatever franchise you want, what would you like to see from this franchise? Oh, the Black Panther franchise. I'd like to see the Dora Milaje.
I don't have the ding on my.
I just want.
I know.
But what I'm saying is,
I wasn't quick for the. There it is.
There it is. But what I'm saying is, I think we all want the same figures.
Yes.
Like we could all tell you. All of us could say, look, if you're going to do Lord of the Rings, maybe not lead off with Gandalf. Make Gandalf the third. Aragorn's to me. Aragorn is the figure to lead with because he's younger, and everyone knows what he represents. I mean, Gandalf's iconic, yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
But how do you not start, or even with Frodo and Sam, a nice 2-pack that's not $500, a 2-pack that's $300.
That ain't never gonna fucking happen.
Yeah, but
I would go.
That would be
I would
nice
go
though.
even further back. I want Bilbo Baggins. I mean,
well, yeah, but I mean, in terms of Lord of the Rings,
Yeah,
you
classic Hobbit,
you couldn't start with Bilbo with Lord of the Rings. That would be deeper. But the thing about these like InArt started with the Joker that Hot Toys had mined, and not to say that the Joker wasn't a great figure, but if InArt led with something that had never been done, like if they had led with their Wonder Woman, and said, hey, we're going to do a rooted hair badass, and the response to that Wonder Woman has been tremendous.
Yes.
And if they had led with that, because with their facial sculpting and their hair, Wonder Woman's hair is a big deal, as is Gandalf's, I understand. But I feel that these companies are not, they don't understand, and then it kills their business. Because they're locked into releasing things, they're going down a road that is of when you lead with Gandalf, there's nowhere to go. Everything you come out with after Gandalf is going to make you less money.
So I mean, you think? I mean, because then when you put out Aragorn, you're like, oh well, shit, yeah, hell yeah.
But the thing is, Gandalf is something everybody will buy, not just the collector mark is what you got to serve. Gandalf is like you're going to get a lot of one-off people that don't collect figures.
That'll just
buy Gandalf to have it on their shelf, and so that gives them a false sense of what the market bears.
I think they were playing it safe. I mean, Robbie, they were playing it safe. Obviously, I mean that's what it was, and I think because of the response to that Gandalf was so great, they was like, okay, we can keep it churning. Which is,
but then every figure they do after that is diminishing returns. And then by the time we're not going to do Merry and Pippin, why should we?
Well, do you feel like that it would be that way because people would be like, "Damn, I missed out on that."
Gandalf is the iconic character.
He
and
is.
if you start with the iconic, which to open up your business, that's great. But then how do you who's going to get excited for Boromir?
Yeah, I get it. I get what you're saying because
So we're
honestly,
never. I mean, we'll never get. They're never going to make Boromir.
they already have the top 3 at this point. I get what you're saying. After they do Sam and Frodo, a lot of people may fall off. I get what
Nobody wants Merry and Pippin.
I get
Who
what you're
cares?
saying. Yeah.
I mean, if you open with them, but that's all about like, see, that's the problem, man. It's comes back to what you were saying is that the companies really are wanting consumers trust. You know what I mean? Because of that,
they fuck us at every turn. Because they always pivot. They never finish what they start, and they keep giving us things that we love, but if you look on Sideshow, if you go to Sideshow right now, look at how many of the figures there are still available at retail. A lot of figures are. There's a lot of things that didn't capture the imagination of collectors that are still available, that Hot Toys spent a lot of money making. And the question is why? Why did they not? Why is it? How do they know that the Dora Milaje wouldn't have sold? Why is it that you can still get, they'll make a George Clooney Batman from Batman and Robin, Mr. Freeze and Robin from Batman and Robin, but I can't get Denai Guerrera from Black Panther with one of the greatest costumes of any military ever committed to film? How do you not know? How do you not know to make that figure? And I know I've been talking about it for 3 or 4 years, but still, everybody, and it's not just because I think she's sexy as hell. It's that costume is amazing. It's so toyetic. If you were to make that at a 6 scale, we would, and AO too. You got a 2-pack there, and all we're gonna get's the next Stormtrooper or the next Clone Trooper.
He's like, what the fuck?
I want Clone Troopers.
No,
I
understand,
but I'm just saying.
That's funny. No, I don't know, because we all like. I know. There's enough, I think, there for everybody, and I mean, when we're talking Hot Toys anyway, right? Because they drop
Ask
over 100
Sideshow
figures.
how much Sideshow has an incredible. They have hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars worth of stock that is lying in their warehouse.
Oh, I know. I mean, we see it.
Unsold.
They're always 30%ing off the same shit since 2020. Like, it's still in stock.
Yeah.
It's all still in stock. Like,
Howard knows. How do they know? I don't know. Experience. I'm feeling like Howard's getting closer and closer to dialing it in. Like those John Wicks, that artisan John Wick, 4,000. I was like, 4,000 artisan John Wicks. I wonder, and then a couple of other SKUs, right? So of sculpted. I'm like, I wonder, is this going to be the first artisan that sits? Nope. 24 hours. Boop. 4,000 artisan John Wick gone. I thought that was a little bit of a gamble to go with a number like that, but man, Howard didn't.
One man bought all those. Bob.
Yeah, Bob Dylan.
As soon as they weren't selling, Bob was like, "Oh, fuck that."
But CT's point though is really valid, because here's the thing.
Okay.
John Wick is the only in the last 20 years, and I ask you, I throw this out to you. What is the only new franchise that has succeeded?
Succeeded. So what is success?
There has been 4 John Wick movies,
okay,
a spin-off movie, and a TV series.
There's been 107 Fast and Furious movies.
No, there has not. There has been 10 over 25 years.
Right. Well, would you count that as successful? I don't like.
But that was before. I'm talking. That was early. That was early. The early 21st century. I'm talking about in the last, call it 15, 20 years.
So what, from 2010 upward?
Go on 2010 on.
Okay.
There's been one, and that franchise theatrically is John Wick. And the thing about John Wick is it's beloved the world over. Everybody loves John Wick.
Yeah.
You know, what's funny is they didn't even, Hot Toys never, other than Neo, where's Trinity?
Yeah.
Where is Morpheus?
I don't know.
Where is the
Agent
entire?
Smith, like,
I mean,
you know,
that
like,
was who
strange.
wouldn't have bought those figures in the early 2000s? My God,
That's
Morpheus, and you make that Matrix Reloaded with his
Purple outfit.
with his jacket and the fucking
Yep.
samurai sword and the
Mhm.
freeway. Come on,
Oh
dude.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
they never did that.
The McFarlane one was amazing. So,
Amazing,
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
The John Wick franchise, but they've made dude. I want a Lance Reddick figure. I want him standing behind the Continental desk. What can I do for you, Mr. Wick? That's it. I just want a diorama of Lance Reddick standing in front of his desk. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
We got nothing except John Wick. There's been, although we did get
You guys didn't even get Ballerina.
but Jay
it's-
Lee. I mean, not Jay Lee. You know,
I
get
do
it.
dig that they come with the gold coins, though. That I thought that was a nice.
Yeah,
touch.
that is cool.
Yeah, that's a good touch.
No, it's
Yeah.
awesome, but not Jay. You know, what am I talking about? The Force is with me, and I'm with the Force.
Oh,
Oh,
Don.
share it.
Donnie Yen.
Yeah, they're making him
Mhm.
right.
Yeah, I have him. We have Kane.
He came out.
No.
Kane came out.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
how do we not have a whole line of John Wick figures?
Don't know. I don't know.
But
It's
they put out
fucking-
an artisan figure, so they know the John Wick line sells. But there's been 2 figures total?
Yeah. I know.
I think they're scared of big lines. I think the Marvel, back 4 or 5 years ago with the whole Endgame
Endgame,
line
yeah.
and Infinity War, I think
Yeah.
that kind of exhausted them on doing big lines, and the fact that a lot of that stuff is still around,
Still sitting. You know.
still sitting.
Well, here's the thing. I look. There's maybe some truth to that. I mean, this is all speculation, and we're just kind of thinking here. But I think the main issue is that at the time, Marvel was at its peak,
Mhm.
and then COVID happened
yes,
and brought in a lot of collectors, and their momentum was sort of snowballing. In part of, I think it was just that era. Marvel was so fucking hyped, dude, and Infinity War comes out, and everybody it's at its peak now. It was bursting, right? And then all these new collectors come in. Hot Toys is gaining more and more momentum on their own. They're cranking shit out, bro, and they followed suit with that with Mando.
yes.
They made everything and anything.
But
from
how does Mando
Mandalorian.
get that line? A TV show.
Well, I think because it
And
was
you can still get all those figures on
Star Wars.
Sideshow. Most of them.
because they
Yeah,
had
it was
that
Star
forward
Wars.
momentum, and I
Mhm.
feel like what happened there is Star Wars comes back. I'd argue came back with the Mandalorian. Because what would you have? We were soured by the sequels. We didn't have anything. We got this new, even though you say it's a television show, Mando comes out and it brings back a lot of the old Star Wars fans. Maybe not even collectors, just fans of Star Wars being like, wow, this is actually pretty good. And because of what's going on with Marvel and now
And
Star
then
Wars
the
is
third
doing good, they're
season
like,
tanks, and all those figures are available.
sure. But at the
Yep.
time, it was not though. You see what I mean? At that
Yeah.
time, dude, Marvel's fucking tanked. But at the time, Infinity War Endgame was top tier excitement and hype. And I would argue so was Mando when it first dropped.
Yeah,
so,
but Infinity War
yeah.
and Endgame delivered. You know,
yeah,
they're two
okay,
of
at the
biggest
end of it,
grossing films
sure,
of all
I
time.
agree. And that can be a whole debate on the success of the Mandalorian as a series. But at the time coming out, season 1 was fucking awesome. Season 2,
Season
Give
1
us
and 2
a
are great.
window.
Season
Great.
2 made
Great.
people cry with Luke. I mean,
Yeah,
especially
season
after
1 and
Art,
2
yeah.
are terrific, but you can still buy the Boba Fett.
yeah.
You know,
What were you
Oh.
saying, CT?
There was like a window of uncertainty. I thought, we had that big writers' strike, and then there was just like things were just failing. Like the streaming just wasn't hitting like they thought it was. And I think
Yeah.
Hot Toys was like, okay, we can't really count on this Marvel to butter our bread in the future. And I think that's where they went back to the well, and that's why you're seeing Alien, you're seeing Predator, you're seeing John Wick, you're seeing 007, 2 007s.
and by the way, let me ask you this, CT. Do you think all those are going to sell?
No, I don't.
I
think-
well, look, I mean, the
I think
Terminators
the
are sold
Terminator
out.
stuff,
They
I think the
waitlisted.
Predator stuff, I think the Alien stuff will. I think
those are
that
timeless.
stuff.
They are timeless.
Well, and then
They are.
the Alien Earth series. I don't want to get into it, but I think I loved it. I thought it was awesome.
Like there's
No, but
potential there.
look,
They
whether you
blew
loved it or
life
not,
into
it
that IP.
revitalized. It was a continuation to get people hyped. I mean, no one. There's like what you just pointed out. Everyone loves the Terminator, and they're not going back and doing. Although I would say their Terminator Salvation line was fucking dope. That Hot
And they
Toys
did quite a
line
bit.
was amazing. Their
Yeah.
the John Connor figure in that line was terrific. I was a huge fan of everything they did in that line, but no one's gonna ever revisit it.
I
But
don't.
Terminator
Why
1 and
not?
2.
Why wouldn't
amazing.
they revisit Terminator? I mean, they've revisited Alien, Predators.
Yeah,
Hidden.
but here's the thing. Here's the difference.
you couldn't do anything with Terminator.
I think the problem Terminator Salvation, I would argue, is pretty good. It's not bad. It
It's
shows
not
the
bad.
future war.
It's
There's a
not bad.
lot of really interesting stuff. The
Mhm.
entire line that Hot Toys did for Terminator Salvation was really, really good. That John Connor figure took everything that military figures like Dragon was doing at the time.
Yeah,
and,
it did go.
and that John Connor figure. To be fair, I haven't looked at the face sculpt in a long time, but that John Connor figure, the Christian Bale from Terminator Salvation, was a really good figure.
Always wanted that figure.
A really good figure, and I would say that the thing about those movies is they're not part of the pop culture zeitgeist. Terminator 1 and 2 are.
Yeah.
Everybody remembers them.
Same
So you
Alien,
go back
Aliens.
and
you know,
Alien and Aliens, same thing. I
Yeah.
mean, you go back and you do that stuff, people are not like going, wow, I can't wait to get the dog burster from Alien 3. They'll never do that.
Yeah.
I mean,
no,
but I mean, it really comes down to iconic figures, and that's what I think matters. But here's the thing about James Bond. I learned this when I was doing this thing, the movie trivia Schmodown, that I don't know if people remember, but we did it on Collider, and what was interesting was I pushed for a James Bond section, and everybody I was working with was much younger than me, and they're like, we don't know James Bond. What?
yeah,
I'm like,
sure.
James Bond's been around since 1962. I grew up with James Bond. It's one of my favorite. James Bond and Planet of the Apes were my franchises before there was Star Wars. No one knows them.
Well, right. So that demographic is fucking.
So
They know John Wick.
to do a James Bond, they know John Wick.
Yeah.
John Wick is their franchise.
Yep.
I mean, I look, I love that Hot Toys is delving into Bond, but they're making a figure from a movie where James Bond dies. In No Time to Die, the most ridiculous choice ever made in a Bond film, Bond dies. John Wick has more adventures in front of him. When you put him on your shelf, you're like, that guy's gonna still kick ass. The figure Hot Toys is making of Bond is dead. He has no future. And I know it's weird to think about this in terms of action figures, but why would you put a figure on your shelf who failed, who ended up dying at the end?
Well, I mean, we do have some characters
Vader.
like that.
Yeah, but Vader had a whole life,
Right? I mean,
He had an entire life. And Darth Vader had multiple movies, and he lived for a long time. You know, we saw his prequel. We saw his Ultimate Fate. Darth Vader lived for a long period of time.
I
Most
get
people-
that because of him just coming in as a new actor with a segment of movies, and then that was a wrap.
That's
Versus,
done.
which
Yeah, I'd
I
say
see
most of
what
the
you mean.
characters that I have are all dead, like in film. Yeah, like
Yeah, but
they're
they
all
were
dead.
iconic. I'll bet.
Yeah, I mean, I see what you mean. They had arcs though
Yeah, I know.
from multiple things, and in case of Bond, it's always, you know, new actors coming in.
And
to
the
play a
problem
role,
is,
and
no
then that
one
was his
today is
role.
they. God bless everybody, but no one's seen Sean Connery. They don't know why he's cool, and if they even saw him, they're like, "That guy looks old when he's 30." I mean, I'm sorry, I'm the biggest James Bond fan in the world. But you're never gonna get, today's Taylor Swift listening audience to believe that Sean Connery was ever sexy. Like,
Yeah, they
you'll have
probably- no,
38-year-old girls today going, that guy he looks like my grandfather and he's younger than me.
Yeah. That is true, guys.
That's why Hot Toys didn't make the figure.
Yeah. Wow.
We're getting a no time to die figure, except the guy died. Who's gonna buy that figure? I mean, I'm gonna buy it.
I was gonna say you're gonna get
Yeah,
it.
but who else is gonna buy it? Who else is gonna buy that figure?
I'm kind of mad that he ruined it for me because I never seen that. I didn't know he died.
Oh, well,
I know it's been out for a while, but
yeah.
By the way, never watch that film.
He did, but
Never watch it. Watch Casino Royale and just look at Daniel Craig. And when you buy that figure, just think he's that character from that
I want
movie.
a Skyfall figure. That is my.
No, you
favorite
don't want
genre.
that figure.
Skyfall's
Because James Bond failed from the opening scene to the end of that movie.
He did. But it's a
Fail.
Yeah, even M died. I get it, but still, it's a good movie.
I guess yes. Well,
Casino Royale, that's the stuff. That's
No,
one of the
Casino Royale
greatest
was
Bond
great.
films ever.
Yeah, that was
Um,
good. That's one. Yeah, that is one.
but look, whatever they're doing though, it's working. We
Is
may
it,
not
though?
understand it. Motherfucker, you just said you're buying that James Bond. It's working.
But is anyone
working.
else? Is it going
It's
to wind
working.
up on Sideshow's always available?
No, it's
If
not
you
going to
go
be on
Sideshow-
bestsellers. No, it's
So-
not going to be at the top of the list.
I want to know what CT thinks. CT, you're.
I
the
think it's
man-
working. Absolutely. I mean, they got me. My collection has expanded. I was Star Wars, then I opened it up a little bit with the superhero stuff that they started coming out with, Marvel and stuff. I didn't really want to go back and get all that Avengers stuff, so they're like, "Here's some comic book stuff." And I was
Right,
like,
which is cool.
"That's what I wanted."
Mhm.
And I missed out on all that. I'm a 2.0 collector, right? If I had to define myself, so yeah, all this Terminator stuff, everything, I ordered it all up. All this Alien and
But
Predator stuff, yeah.
Now, let me ask you this. I think Hot Toys has done a brilliant job with Star Wars. If you're a Star Wars
Hell
fan,
yeah, it's Austin
you got
Powers.
to tell me that Hot Toys has just they've been tremendous with that IP, haven't they?
Of course.
I'd say so.
I agree.
Yeah.
Totally.
I mean, if you love Star Wars, they've killed it.
Yeah.
Killed it.
You know, back up there with Charlie, the unicorn. Poor CT. Charlie, you have no idea the pain CT has gone through over the last week. My collection went under it. I've been attacked. More Deeb attacked my collection. Attacked my collection.
That's true. It's true.
Yeah. Do you have those, by the way?
It's no, but it's hard, right? Because I mean, Sinister's in the same kind of vein. He's not as fucked as you are, but I'd
Wait,
say.
am I missing something? What's up here?
Larry.
What's going on?
Well, okay, because they both primarily, and I believe them using the term correctly, but you guys primarily collect Star Wars, but then something catches your eye that kind of makes you veer off course a little and enters the collection, and then that's the first chink in the armor, and then another thing comes and another thing, and before you know it, you're like, the fuck did I get myself into? You know what I'm saying? And then that's where inevitably runs. Yes.
Yes, Rob, you did miss something. So last week, man, yeah, we have collection stories, and yours was the snow speeder.
Yeah. I got my stolen snow speeder back.
We have those moments with our collection, real
What
life
happened to you, dude?
moments. So I have it's getting cold here in New England, and this time of year, there's a couple things you got to do. You got to fill up the oil tank, fire up the boiler, pump out the septic. There's certain things you got to do, and one is put out mouse traps and stuff like that around the house because stuff wants to get in the house. It gets
yeah.
cold out and it wants to get in. And boom, I got a mouse in. And I have detolfs, right? I have 2 detolfs. And I got these off my friend, and they had a hole in the top for lighting, and he took the lighting. So this mouse got in my detolf. We haven't...
Did you have figures in it?
We didn't do the show. Yeah, filled. This mouse, Muad'Dib.
No.
I got picked.
Muad'Dib is the perfect.
Don't tell me he ate a Don't tell me he ate a head sculpt. Oh my god.
He ate every Muad'Dib attacked every Imperial officer I have.
Oh no.
Thrawn, he chewed Thrawn's boots off. He chewed Krennic, chewed Krennic's boots. He chewed Lando Calrissian, all their boots chewed off, gone. Everything else he didn't touch, just the boots.
Well, then he fought for the rebels.
I was like rebellious mouse turns on Imperial officers.
That's amazing. We have an abandoned house next to us that's been a festering wound in our sides. We have 4 dogs, and every night they go out and hunt.
Man, I'm now.
What did you do? Tell me you turned Muad'Dib loose. Did you
send
kill him?
cards?
He sent him to fucking Valhalla, is what he did.
Listen,
I mean, I'm sure. I don't know.
There are all kinds. I know we have animal lovers and PETA lovers.
You know what? He probably got in there and thought he looked at all these Imperial officers, and you gave him the ultimate cosplay opportunity. I'm gonna fight for the rebellion. I have joined Cassian Andor, Luthen Rail. I am going to fight.
Rob, would you feel better if I told you I captured him? I took him up to the woods and I released him.
No, because I think you should have cut his throat and bled him all over your figures.
Jesus Christ!
Burned him in effigy because God damn it. No,
it's as bad as you think.
Did you do that?
A warning to all other mice who may enter this.
I would have fed him to my cat.
Oh, it's crazy, man.
That's amazing. Did you actually see any of that happen?
Did you witness it happen?
Did you witness it? Did
no.
You see it?
No, my son found it. My son, he called me at work, and I'm like, "What's going on?" He's like, "There's something's knocked over the figures, and it's still some kind of animal." I'm like, "What do you mean some kind of animal? I mean, is it a mouse? Is it?" He's like, "I don't know." I'm like, "Take a picture of it. Send me the picture." And Mafia's got the pictures. I've sent them to him.
Dude, what happened to you at work when you actually saw the picture?
I mean, I could try to look it up real quick before we.
I was at work once in 2009 where I found out one of my best friends.
Hey, just get him out of there. Get him out of there. And he did, and just try to work through it. Hey, these are the people are like, oh man, I would have been and it's like, look, this is what curating a collection is all about. This is the flavor, the spice. This is the things you go through as a collector. Snow speeders go missing. Shit happens all the time.
By the way, it's true.
Yeah. And
what you got to do is get cinematographer here to take pictures of your damaged figures and turn them into epic art.
At the end of the day, these are toys, man, and you got to be able to laugh at yourself. And man, I look back at that pictures, that mouse sitting in there and that detolf.
Oh, look at the little guy.
My god,
that is Muad'Dib.
That is more, dude. It is. Yeah.
Oh, that little bastard.
Little fucker.
Yeah.
Dude, bro.
That is awesome. Oh my god.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That is awesome.
Oh fuck. Bro.
Those pleather boots anyway.
You gotta taste the leather. Oh my god.
He's so cute.
Fucking yeah, right.
You know what though? That shows.
And what
even
what is funny is opposite that detolf are all my Dune figures. So they're kind of looking back had all those Imperial officers like,
But it shows that even the natural world, even the natural world,
Yeah.
is
Jeez.
attracted to Hot Twist figures.
So winter's here, folks. Put the mouse traps out.
It'll probably scale through. Oh, yeah. Oh man. Yeah,
All you storage collectors there.
Wow.
All you storage collectors. I know a couple guys are unboxing their stuff in storage units and putting their stuff out. Beware.
yeah.
Beware.
Beware, guys.
Those boots are tasty, apparently.
Yeah, sucks, dude.
That's horrible.
Yeah, well, look, man, we're 2:30, man, guys. So I think we're probably gonna wrap tonight. I mean, we talked a lot of good stuff, a lot of good shit.
Talk
A lot
about
of
Anakin, man.
topics, too. I know. I mean, we can keep going, but we'll be back.
I think it might be kind of important to mention what's happening on the 14th, though, if anybody was interested, right? Because
Yeah.
that is a
don't say nothing.
that's a big deal, right?
Don't say none. Don't say none.
Just keep it that way.
Okay, well,
Keep
yeah,
it to yourself. Keep it-
I
if you
will-
don't know, you know.
I know I didn't get to everything. I wanted to talk about the Samurai Predator 2.0, very well, kind of 2.0. And I
You
wanted
didn't
to talk about this
talk
Harley
about
Quinn.
that? What the
No, because we were just, dude, we'll go on forever. But I'll bring it back up because I suspect it's not going to be a huge week this week. Well, we're going to get that Anakin's going to drop right on the 14th, as Harry was mentioning, right? I think what 9-10 a.m. I
10
forget.
a.m. Yeah.
10 a.m. on the 14th. We'll see what goes on with that
This is
Anakin.
interesting because like no announcement yet, nothing,
Nothing.
and it's just gonna drop.
Nothing.
It's just gonna
Yeah.
be.
It's gonna drop.
That's
Well,
so weird.
at least
Weird.
you're getting a fucking announcement. We didn't even get an announcement for that
Right.
Harley Quinn.
That
It was
is
like
true.
they
That
did
is
it, they put it
true.
up, and it was gone.
I'm
and
so glad I
like,
got it.
I'm just pissed that I couldn't get that one. So
Yeah,
I'm,
sorry,
I'm
man.
sorry because I saw somebody post in the group and I thought it must have been CT posted. In
no,
the
I
group.
posted it. I
Oh, you
posted
did?
it.
But you didn't know. But you didn't know it was going live.
None of us did. So my time it was like 9:30 at night, and they dropped this Artisan Harley Quinn, and I was like, damn, that looks fucking dope. Hell
Bloomer
yeah.
hit me up.
So I shared
Bloomer-
it, right? Yes, yeah, but they were awake, but I didn't hear nothing. But anyway, so I fucking, because I posted it. We talked a little bit about it in Discord for like a few minutes, and then I crashed out because I was fucking beat.
Yeah.
So keep in mind, I went to bed kind of early, so it was like 10ish, maybe.
Big night, Dungeons and Dragon it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're damn right. So I crash out. Fucking, it must have been minutes after I go to sleep. It's up on Sideshow,
Yep.
ready to go. That was it. That was it,
Yep.
bro. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? So when I woke up, I'm thinking, cool, whatever. That was a cool announcement last night, guys, right? We'll probably get a, RSVP in a couple days. Maybe,
Yep.
be at like 10 a.m. on like the 20th or something. No, they're like, dude, it's already gone. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Like, are you kidding? That's twice now. They got me with that. They did that with
I
the.
did do a
fucking-
live show letting people know.
This is why you stay up late, guys. This is
It
why you
doesn't
stay up
matter.
late.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That was such a just ninja move. It was like out there in like 30 minutes. It's up, and you're like, what the fuck?
Like, why does that happen? Like, how? What's the thought process? Like, why did it just?
I
Who
don't
decides?
know.
Yeah, what's going on?
I don't know. Close, Mike. They did that with Jack Sparrow Artisan, but at least it was 12 hours.
Yeah.
They were like 10 a.m. But I didn't even know that.
This shit didn't even have a queue. It was just up.
I just
Yeah, it
randomly
was just
went on
up. It was
Sideshow and
not-
oh wait, shit! Look,
When I got mine, it was when I got it. The pictures weren't even processed. I
Yeah,
was
same.
like,
It's not
I
that
was like, they
comparable,
fucked up.
but that figure right in front of you, Harry, that
This one right here.
airborne treat,
yes,
Trooper.
that's right.
that
Yeah,
thing
it was
dropped.
both
It was
System and
something
Cody.
like
Yeah,
that sold out like
Yep.
8 o'clock in
Yep.
the morning
Yep.
Eastern. I don't think people on the West Coast even had a chance for
yeah.
that.
It was
figure.
this one in the Cody 2.0. Yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
I think they're
Yeah.
just trying to do different things to make sure that people overseas don't go ahead. The
like resellers and stuff. And
the
try-
resellers go ahead and gobble them up. So I think
Maybe.
they're just trying different
Yeah,
things.
well,
You got one too, right, CT? You got one yours? You
Yeah.
got yours here too? Yeah, nice.
Yeah. So you know what? That could have been, but he would be wrong. But yeah, it just sucked, dude. So I was like, whatever, man. And yeah, it could be, dude. Could be that they're just testing something out. Yeah, I mean, it just
so
kind
odd.
of
It's just strange.
sucked, dude. So, but anyway, we'll wrap. We'll talk next week. We'll be back. Everything's smooth. Everything's good over here.
Listen, Anakin, come in.
We'll see.
This is why you wait, guys. This is why you wait. This is why you don't pay
wait.
$1,500.
Hey, you know what though? Yeah, no. But hey, listen.
Hey, wait a minute.
always-
Can I just chime in on one thing?
yeah.
No, seriously. I mean,
Okay.
if you were talking about doing good business and you have a very installed collector's base, why wouldn't you try and make, I mean, you're not getting money from the secondary sale market unless you actually are, where you are supplying secondary market sales with figures. Wouldn't you want people who want to buy your product to be able to buy your product? Like, why is it that they're making things that, and I understand because Sideshow's how much is still available speaks to how much they haven't sold. But you would think that the idea of pre-orders would be what tells you how many figures people are going to buy. So why limit it? Like, why, like you create this artificially
no, that's what
inflated-
they're doing. They are artificially creating hype.
I understand that, but what you wind up with is your North American sales company that is the only distributor of Hot Toys product. They have an amazing backlog of product that they haven't sold, that they have to pay for every month, a warehouse to store all of this.
True.
And is that good business? I mean, why is it that they're trying to create this weird scarcity of whether it's look,
Harold.
I mean, I just wonder what they're trying to do from a business standpoint. And the fact that I look at Sideshow, that's the indicator. How many figures, and there's 100 Sideshow figures that you can buy. I mean, 100 Hot Toys figures you can still buy that are years old. And the question is, what are they doing? What is their business model? Because I don't think it works. And I wonder, why is it that they know that people want to buy an Artisan Wolverine, or they want to buy Scarlet Witch or whatever? Why do they make it so difficult for us to get the figures everybody wants to actually buy? And the figures people don't want to buy are lying
it keeps us chasing the dragon, bro, is what it does.
Yeah,
And
but at the end of the day,
it's-
Sideshow is left holding the bag.
yeah.
And what dragon are we chasing? It's like, okay, I want to buy I want to buy Wolverine and Deadpool from a movie that made $1.5 billion around the world. So why are they scarce? Why is it difficult to get those figures?
Yeah,
Why
I don't know why, but maybe the market's shrunk a little bit too, dude.
Right,
you know,
but-
I mean, the
but-
times
but
are
that's
tough.
my-
We've got
but-
tariffs. We've
but
got
this is my point.
inflation.
Tariffs.
Whether it's
I mean,
fair or
really.
not, I do feel that I think these companies are not doing good business. I think they're doing bad business, and the fact is they're barely hanging on by this competition and everybody. I mean, it doesn't make sense to me that a popular figure is a figure that we can't get, and yet there's all these other figures that aren't as popular that are sitting in a warehouse somewhere. Why is it that the figures that everybody wants, you have to stand in a queue for, and the figures that people kind of want, I can still buy?
Yeah.
That's a very weird business model, and I don't get it. I don't understand it, and I need it to be explained to me. It doesn't mean I'm not going to buy figures, but I'm like, I just don't understand what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
Why is it that a big Star Wars or a big Marvel figure is something that's hard to get?
That is true, man. And that's
I don't
funny,
know.
Tom. Yeah, I know.
I mean, we're only going to make an artist in this and an artist in that. Okay. Well, if people want to buy those figures and they want to pre-order them and they want to get in a line and pay for them like outright, why would you make those figures limited? But yet I can still buy an Infinity War Ultron. It's so weird. I don't know.
I know.
I'm just posing the question.
Oh, they're great questions. And I will leave it on that as a to be continued, because I know we're going to talk about it again. I know we will because it's important to us. But listen, you've got Let's Get Physical tomorrow morning.
I do it. We're doing it early at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. And Jay, you got something coming up this week at all?
Got a couple of things coming up. Got a new show with Mama Cousins. We're gonna be talking about her favorite Stephen King movies. New movies and books for the holiday spooky season.
Oh wow, that's a good. When's that show gonna air?
That we're thinking we're flirting with either recording it tomorrow or either putting it out on Monday or doing a live stream on Monday.
Has she seen The Life of Chuck?
I don't think she's seen it.
Yeah, she gotta see that.
Oh, I gotta get that on the list for her. But yeah, she's a big Stevie, so we'll be doing that too. We're also got some on the other YouTube channel, Second Impression. Make sure y'all check that out. Second Impression, we got interviews with Lael Rockwell. We also got talking about his music and his new album. We also have I just finished up one with Prop Wiz, some favorites in the community. Also, Anthony will be on there as well. And Rob, I would love to have you with a conversation on Second Impression. Want to hear everything about your new movie that I know you got coming out, and the audio drama. So
I'd love to talk about the new film.
I will say this, it's pertaining to this, but here, I'm going to put a link in the chat, guys, because we've talked about it a little bit, Jay, but not as much as maybe you should. But you have your second channel here, so I put a link in the description, guys. If you guys love Jay, man, go sub over to his second channel. I just put the link in there because it's just kind of a freshly new. You're doing interviews with a lot of artists and then other creatives on a one-on-one kind of setting, learning more about them, and if there's happens to be some collector talk that pops up organically, but otherwise it's strictly doing interviews with people in the music industry and entertainment and content creating and all that good stuff.
There you go. Absolutely.
I hope I
sold it better than I did.
Right.
You did. So, yes, you did. Yes,
yeah.
You did.
So so guys, go sub over to Jay's second channel. Link in the chat. No, that'll be great, man. That'll be fun. Awesome. That'll be definitely fun. But other than that, guys, dude, like we are about done. CT always, man.
Yeah, awesome time, man. Come by the Discord, man. It is growing, moving, evolving the Discord. A lot of gaming going on, whether you're a D&D fan. A lot going on in the D&D world. And listen, hell diving is over.
Never.
Hell diving is
never.
It's an end. Boom. We are in Battlefield.
Yeah, Battlefield 6 is out. But
Battlefield 6, that's what it's about. So
what about Ghost of Yotai?
Single player, but I will play it, but like we'll play together and stuff like Battlefield or Helldivers or Aliens or the Predator Hunting Grounds or we're trying to play more like cooperative or multiplayer games because we're all in there hanging out. So whether we're talking hot toys or talking about releases or sharing the collection or
if that's your thing, come swing by, hang out. Battlefield 6 run with Doc, JD, Forrest, Jedi Chris, and Mafia. Come join us.
Well, I'll get Battlefield hopefully next week. But definitely. And then Helldivers, all that stuff. And yeah, dude, we're playing D&D and stuff. That's always fun Fridays, man. So
that's a whole other group. I don't think.
Yeah, look, all groups are not for everybody. There's there's a Star Wars group, there's a Star Trek group, right now there's a D&D group, there's gaming. It's always fun, man. Yeah. So what about democracy, right? Force finally in it. See, I'm gonna play with you, Force. I'll play with you, man. I'll still play. Helldivers is just fun, but it's all fun. Yeah, dude, come hang out with us, man. Harry, you're there sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, I drop by.
Yeah, sometimes. We'll shoot the shit and stuff. But you got anything coming up? I mean, I know you were working on some stuff, but
yeah, I'm still working on some stuff actually, not done yet. So I've got a thing premiering this Sunday, the thing that I've been telling you guys about for the past like 2-3 months. The thing with Death Battle, it's finally been revealed that it's like a Blade versus Buffy match. And I don't know if you guys frequent social media and you guys see Fiction at all, he's this he's like the samurai dude. He does a lot of like stunt stuff. So he's gonna be playing Blade. So yeah, it's kind of cool. So that should be coming out soon.
And you filmed all that or worked on it?
I made the props for that,
Okay.
and then I did like a few CG shots for that. But then for the thing that I shot, that's coming later on. That's like a Resident Evil thing.
Yeah, that I want to see.
Yeah.
The stuff that you
I got
showed me
to-
behind the scenes was dope.
Yeah,
So,
man. I met all the original voice actors and everything, man. That was super cool.
It's awesome.
fucking
Yeah.
awesome, dude. So, well, next week, my friends, dude, guys, stay safe out there, man. Stay out of the fucking rain, unless you like running in the rain, because it's getting cold. I mean, for us, I know you got it too. I think a lot of us
Getting
got
cold,
some.
man. Yeah.
But
I
the
like it.
weather's
Put your
chilling,
six-scale vehicles out in the rain to get weathered.
dude. I want to look. That I will end on this note, man. And Harry, you'll probably appreciate it as well because we're both kind of in a desert. This time of year forward for like the next 6 months is perfect, dude, because
Yeah, I love it.
finally go outside, not only to just go outside, but do a lot of outdoor photography. It's
Yeah.
often way too fucking hot. I want to go out
Yeah.
there, take some cool shots of some figures. Weather's nice, get natural light. Fucking awesome, dude. I'm looking forward to doing some cool shots. So,
Yeah.
and
Hell yeah,
you,
man. Hell yeah.
you and I'll finish that photography series. We will. And hey, look, maybe we'll throw in a segment, dude. We'll add another part. We'll add another part. Outdoor fucking.
Yeah, there's been a few things that I've learned that I feel like we could
Same.
probably share,
Same. We can
so,
always revise and
yeah.
so.
Jay has a better chance of seeing that Joker than that series.
We will finish the series. We would finish the series, man. So
We at least
yeah,
got the
exactly,
important
dude.
part out. Like the most important part is there. You know, the
Yeah,
more,
the core stuff is
educational
there.
stuff is there. Yes.
Yes. So I encourage you guys to check it out. I got a playlist on my channel. If you haven't already watched it, it's some good tips. You don't really need any really good gear. We're just kind of breaking down fundamentals. We are going to kind of follow it up though with doing it like on a phone because a lot of people don't have cameras. So we'll do some phone stuff later on, and we'll do some outdoor, and we'll add to that. And yeah, dude, Big Rib, it's fucking awesome out here right now. You know it, bro. So, yeah, man. What did you say, Charlie? Like to drive around, dodge all the snowbirds and blue hairs running around this time. It's crazy, bro. But the weather's fucking dope, man. Hey, we're gonna finish it. We're gonna finish it, bro. So, but I got a lot of work to do this week, and then after that, we'll see what's next. But we should be back Saturday night and maybe a midweek stream. I don't know. We'll see. But hey, guys, appreciate you guys all, man. Be sure to hit that like, subscribe to everybody here. Rob, of course, Jay. If you guys already haven't, come to us in the Discord if you want to come hang out, or join the Facebook group, Instagram, all that jazz, dude. Wherever there's my name, I am probably there. DK, what's up as well, dude? He's always hanging out with us too in the Discord. But yeah, man, catch the replay, brother. I will talk to you a little bit later. And guys, we will see you next week. Stay safe. Peace out.
Yo, what's up now, partner?